What is going on, YouTube? We are back and we are feeling good. The New York Football Giants travel down to Florida to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I cannot be more excited. Chance to go 6-1. Nobody gives the Giants a chance today. Vegas doesn't respect them. Jags are favored by 3. Giants got some more injuries, the same old story. But you got to feel good if you're a Giants fan. Win, lose, or draw today. You go in with house money. Nobody thinks you could win again. Let's go in and get a result against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and now we're talking. So how's everybody doing today? Appreciate everyone popping in for the stream. Game yet to kick off here. We got a little MHT witching hour going on. Tottenham down 2-1. Went down 2-0. Fighting back. So we got a double box situation for MHT. But we'll be focusing on the Giants once they kick off here, and they're about to. Beautiful day in Jacksonville, Florida. 76 degrees, 62% humidity, and sunny. And let's get it. Another stream, another week. Hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. Yankee fans, hang in there. I will be in the building tonight, believe it or not. Tickets are going away. They're giving away to Met fans. It's sad but true. No, but I'll be supporting. Let's go New York. Fight the sweep. Daniel Jones looking crispy. Come on. Southeast kid. I want to see a performance from Daniel Jones today. Finally, let's get some passing yards in. Let's get some deep plays down the field. Let's air it out. Let's get it. How's everybody doing on this fine afternoon? Giants will receive. Jacksonville kicking off. Gary Brightwell will be the return man for the Giants. And we're underway in Jacksonville, Florida, first quarter. Kick goes through the back of the end zone for a touchback, and the Giants will have it at their own 25 to start the football game. Daniel Jones and his offense trotting out there for the first time of the day. And let's see if they can get off to a good start for a change. I mean, everyone's got them as a fourth quarter team right now, and that's true. They definitely have performed better later in games. Who knows what could happen if they were to, perform a little bit better to start off these games. They could really make themselves a force, make a statement today. I don't know. This will be a tough game. Obviously, the line tells you Jacksonville will be in this. If not, they could run away with it. Everyone says that, John. That's what Vegas says. I tend to agree with you. When I saw the line, I was a little bit worried, but here we go. Daniel Jones, play action, hits Darius Slayton for 12 yards on 1st and 10, and they'll get another first down. A little RPO action from DJ, and he hits Darius Slayton for about 12 on 1st down. The line tells you the Giants' luck ends this week, John. I'm not going to disagree with that. But the eye test, what does the eye test tell you? I'm an eye test guy first. Gambling, I get it. It does tell a story. It does give you another angle onto what's going to happen in the game. But the eye test doesn't tell me this is a lock. That's for sure. Jones again, under the middle, and Darius Slayton drops it. Good coverage, but Does hit Slayton in the hands. So the Giants come out throwing the ball like that. Got to catch that if you're Darius Slayton. Got to catch that. Got to catch that. So you got to drop on 1st and 10 already. The Giants receiving core is the worst in the NFL. Well, I mean, I'm just saying Trevor Lawrence has a game with like 4 fumbles lost this year. If that was Daniel Jones, he would have been written off already. I know Trevor Lawrence is Trevor Lawrence, but still. Jones on 2nd and 10, over to the right, and it's a nice catch from Wan'Dale Robinson. The Giants get about 8 yards back on 2nd and 10, so it'll be 3rd and short for the G-men here. DJ coming out throwing the ball. Good conditions to throw the ball today in Florida, so you might see this might be like a low-key shootout. Who knows? Jacksonville's got some young ballers. Obviously, Trayvon Walker is a stud, the rookie pass rusher from Georgia. Harry Kane in the box here. Harry Kane to Son. Spurs want a handball. All right, Giants in the shotgun. 3rd and 3 at their own 44-yard line. Jacksonville gets pressure. Jones will keep it, and he'll get a first down and more. He's got to go down sliding. He doesn't. He gets tackled, and he holds on to the football. Danny Jones running with the football there, looking confident. Daniel Jones he's starting to become aware of when the pocket isn't good enough. He's got the legs, get the first down, live to fight another day. I do want to see him start sliding, though. Maybe he's just a little bit too big and goofy to slide that quickly when he's moving that fast. Another pass play. So we've yet to see Saquon Barkley. They just get a yard out to Wan'Dale. But Wan'Dale Robinson, 2 catches already. Yeah, John, I think this is a great strategy for the Giants because the defensive strategy has to be take away Saquon right away. And if you come out and you say we're gonna just throw it all over you, you're gonna have to take a step back for a second. And a lot of these are RPO little pass plays, so you do have to still respect the run. It's a good little game. I mean, the Giants' play calling this year has been some of the best in the year. Let's go, McCreary. Danny Dimes in your fantasy league because I know you had who'd you have that was hurt? Jones, dangerous throw, and it's caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. What a catch from the rookie out of Kentucky. Dangerous throw from Jones. He was under pressure, throws it off his back foot. Somehow that's a completion. And that's a rare occurrence where a receiver is making a play for Daniel Jones. Jones gets hit as he releases that. And if he was looking for Marcus Johnson, wow, what a fight from Wan'Dale. 3rd and 5. They just dump it out to Saquon. He's got to make one man miss, and he does. Saquon gets the first down, and it's a nice drive cooking here for the New York Football Giants. See, that is exactly Mark Schlert's talking about it right now. Oh yeah, you got Dandro Wilson. I'm not shadow managing. I had literally no say in McCreary adding Daniel Jones, other than the fact that he watches these streams like a trooper every week, despite being a Bengals fan. So he does see a lot of Danny Dimes, I'm sure, and he lives in New York. 1st and 10 for Daniel Jones. Giants well within field goal range now. First handoff for Barkley, and he gets nowhere to go. And that's why they come out throwing the football. You could see the stacked boxes from Jacksonville. Gotta get the pot. See, my computer is super low, so in order to read what you guys are saying, I don't have the best posture to begin with here, but geez. All right. We got a Mikey Hot Takes witching out right now. Spurs can possibly get a point, but Danny Dimes is driving. 2nd and 14 after the 4-yard loss on the run play. Jones in the shotgun. Throws it deep. Has a man. Touchdown, Darius Slayton! Daniel Jones to Darius Slayton. What a drive from the New York Giants. What are you saying now about Danny Dimes? That was all Dimes. That drive was all Daniel Jones, people. Let's go. Probably his best throw of the year. And Darius Slayton did his darndest to fucking drop that. But let's go. Get out there and kick that field goal. I swear to God, if this gets overturned, I'm going to freak out. Respect Daniel Jones. Respect him. Respect him. He's out there balling with no receivers. Darius Slayton is a 6th round pick. Darius Slayton was on the practice squad. They're going to overturn this. I don't even want to watch. I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew today. Not talking about you guys. I'm sorry. I'm not talking about you guys. When I say respect him, when I say respect him, I'm talking about the pundits on ESPN that get paid $1 million. Not you guys. Not you guys. If you listen to, I know everybody here listens to like other sports, NFL related media, and if you listen to them, they're winning despite Daniel Jones right now. That's what I listen to every Giants material there is that's published, and they uphold that touchdown. And somehow the Giants are up 7-0, throwing the football. Danny Dimes, hell of a first drive, no doubt about it. Made a play with his legs, threw it all over the field. Jaguars stacking the box, and that's what Danny Dimes. That's what I think he could be. When you're jacked up to stop Saquon, Daniel Jones can make the nice simple throws, and that was Darius Slayton. Darius Slayton is the only Giants receiver active with speed down the field, so that's why he should play. But the hands are a question. That should have been an easy catch, and they could have overturned that if they really wanted to. And John, yes, I never said you said that, but yes, the media, the national media, does not respect Daniel Jones. They still think they should be looking, like coming into the season, people were saying they should be looking at Jimmy G. And is Jimmy G better? Probably, maybe, but like you have to pay Jimmy G. You have to take his contract. So why wouldn't you just keep your own guy who's 25 years old and can develop? I don't know. Clearly has some skills. Throws a nice ball down the field. It's a hell of a start. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Hell of a start. I already added to the wrong team. Hell of a start. We also got Tottenham like looking to like salvage some scraps right now. They suck. They're pissing me off more than anything. Let's get it. Exhilarating first drive. Let's look at the first drives around the league. I always love to see like how the games start. Wow, Brown score. Bengals score. Who dey McCreary, let's go. See, that's another thing. Everybody loved the Falcons against the spread because they're 6-0 against the spread. You can't just live and die by. I'm not saying the Giants are going to cover this. They might not score the rest of the game. Who knows? But you can't just live and die. Like, if you start working yourself into that mental math of like Vegas wants you to take the Giants, that means the Jags are going to win. What if Vegas is so smart that they think you're going to do that? That the Sharps are going to think you're doing that, and they want you to play the Jags, and they're just telling you not to believe in your eye test. Like you could play that mental math the whole day if you start getting into the like Vegas wants you to do this, Vegas wants you to do that. That's why at the end of the day I go by, if you watch enough football, if you know what goes on, you do a little bit of research. Usually the home team gets 3 points. Usually the home team gets 3 points anyway, so this is probably a pick 'em on a neutral field. That's what they're telling you. So, yes, sir. We back again, James Kelly. What's up? All right, Trevor Lawrence takes the field at about the 30-yard line of the Jags' 30-yard line. A stop here would be huge, obviously. Momentum to start the game. See if the Giants can stuff the run, make Trevor Lawrence beat them, and see if he can. Honestly, I think Daniel Jones and Trevor Lawrence are pretty comparable at this point in their career. And that might sound crazy because everyone loves Trevor Lawrence as like a prospect. Trevor Lawrence has a better arm. And on cue, he hits for a first down. Marvin Jones. Maybe we get a little shootout brewing in Jacksonville today. We're sipping on the claws because we're playing the Jags, and we got the claws out because we're playing a cat. I'm not afraid to get the claw out. Also, went to the beer well a little bit too much. Got to change it up sometimes. So we got the claws out today. First and 10 for Jacksonville at their own 42-yard line. Handoff is to ETN, and he gets dragged back after maybe about a yard. So stuff the run on first down. Jihad Ward always seems to make a play in the run game in the first quarter. I wonder if you could bet like Jihad Ward tackle for loss first quarter. That's an interesting degenerate prop bet right there. See if Kayvon Thibodeau can follow up. A couple of good performances in a row. Dexter Lawrence has been a beast so far. See, it's all about the Giants secondary today. If they can make some plays in the secondary, end around. Giants set the edge, but the cutback gets him a first down for Marvin Jones. So nice little start for the Jags here on offense as well. Jags run the end around. And Marvin Jones just cuts it upfield. I think that's Marvin. Or is that Zay Jones? I really don't have a good knowledge of the Jacksonville Jaguars receivers. Yeah, it was a good throw from Jones. Let's see if he can do that more today. I'd like to see it. Lawrence steps up, delivers a strike for a first down. So Lawrence is marching on the Giants. What I will say about the Giants defense, especially early in games, they give up yardage. They're not afraid to let you move the ball down the field. It's a matter of if you're able to punch it in when you get in the red zone. That's where the Giants' defense has really been solid. Doug Peterson is a giant killer, low-key. I don't like seeing him on the sideline calling plays. Something about him, he's just like a wild man. He's an X factor. First and 10 for Trevor Lawrence. Play action at ETN. They set up a screen pass, and it's definitely got room on the left side. This could go all the way. Nope. Hell of a drive. Dan Arnold on the screen pass. They run up a little tight end screen, set it up perfectly. Giants were not ready for it, and we have a first and goal situation for Jacksonville. So both offenses moving like a hot knife through butter. And who knows, man, we got a little bit of a low-key shootout brewing in Jacksonville today. Both teams you think are going to come out, run it a little bit. Quarterbacks have been shaky. Defense has looked solid on paper. Nope. Both QBs coming out blazing so far. Even though Lawrence they both had some pretty simple throws other than Jones's touchdown. And the run is to ETN, and he gets in the end zone. So we're gonna have a tie football game. Both teams punch it in on their first drive. Beautifully scripted drives on both ends. Both defenses made pretty much no plays. Giants defense did nothing on that drive. They were just stagnant. They did nothing. So they're going to have to respond. And the Jags score with Travis Etienne. Nice little play design. Looked like a college running play. Looked like out of Clemson's playbook. And we got a tie game. Nice drive from Jacksonville, not even going to lie. That was probably one of the best drives of the year against this Giants defense. And we have a tie game. So Danny Dimes is going to have to do more than that today, folks. It's not going to be it looks like it's going to be a high-scoring affair. I mean, this is already probably the highest-scoring first quarter the Giants have played in a while, like a touchdown in their first 3 minutes. Illegal formation on the extra point for the Giants. Tottenham about to lose on the other side, so it's getting spooky for MHT right now. We did have a nice drive from Dimes though, so I will be living off of that for at least the next 20 minutes, as long as he doesn't throw a pick. Jacksonville thinking about going for 2 here in the first quarter. Oh, I love this. Please do this. I already gave them 7. because let me take that off the board. Because they're trying to go for 2 here, folks. Ballsy call from Peterson already. This would be huge. This would be a nice little momentum kick for the Giants if they get a stop here. Jacksonville's saying, we just dominated you the whole way up the field. Why would we not try to score from 2 yards out, 1 yard out? They give it to Etienne, and he's right in. So there we go, 8-7. Terrible run D from the Giants on both of those zone reads. Terrible. Because the Giants linebackers are really their weakness. So those are the zone reads where you just kind of occupy the D-line and you let the linebackers make the play. Etienne is able to read those guys and gets in the end zone. So 2-point conversion, ballsy from Doug Peterson. That's what I expect. That's what I said 2 minutes ago. The guy's a wild man. You don't know what to expect with him. I don't trust him. He will go for it on 4th down all day long, especially if the offense is playing like this. So Giants defense, horrible drive. Giants offense, immaculate drive. And Jacksonville, I'm sure, will be saying the same thing if you're a Jacksonville Jaguars fan. Make sure you're hitting that like button. We appreciate it. We're growing the channel. Every week we're doing the Giants games, regardless of what the situation is. We're in it for the long haul, as we always are. But for streaming purposes, we're in it for the long haul this year. Also got my eyes on Tottenham, who are blowing it. They stink. Let's look around the league really quickly. A little fantasy update. I saw Nick Chubb got in the end zone. Nick Chubb, first quarter TD, has got to be like one of the best bets in football, one of the best prop bets so far this year. I feel like he scores every week as a fantasy owner. I think Tyler Boyd has a touchdown as well. Otherwise, ETN and Darius Slayton are your touchdown scorers in this one. Tough defense non-existent for the G-men in that quarter. That drive. Needs to be better, but let's see if the offense can repeat that. If the offense can score 2 touchdowns on their first 2 drives, then I'm really going to start getting gassed up. Because that's first drive, okay, probably most of the plays scripted. Who knows? Saquon's got 1 carry for -4 yards. He does have a catch. So he's barely gotten involved on that first drive, and the Giants scored, which is a very good omen. But let's see. If the defense is going to play like that, they're in big trouble. Six plays, 70 yards for Jacksonville. The only good news is they didn't eat up a lot of time of possession because they just moved it down the field so quickly. Giants get it back here. About 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. So if you had both teams to score first drive, good for you, because did not expect that when I started watching this game today. What did I think of UFC 280? From what I saw, seemed like a good card. I don't know, I had Makhachev winning. I'm kind of happy O'Malley won. From what I saw, Jan wasn't really doing too much with his, ground control. So I think Ty goes to the prospect maybe in that one, but who knows. I didn't watch enough of it, JP. I got to rewatch it. It's kind of moving around, trying to watch it. All right, 1st and 10. Danny Dimes back under center. Play action fake. He rolls out right. Definitely a flag on the play. Danny Dimes stiff arms a guy and gets 5, but there's definitely a flag on Jacksonville there. Somebody just ragdolled Wan'Dale Robinson trying to get out. Either way, if they pick up this flag, Daniel Jones did a good job stiff-arming the defender and getting him about 5. Automatic first down for the G-men. Josh Allen, the pass rusher, just grabs Wan'Dale Robinson, who was trying to get out into the flats, and knocks him down. Daniel Jones stiff-armed the hell out of Josh Allen, by the way. Jones in the shotgun, Barkley behind him. A little pistol action here. They give it to Barkley, and who gets about 1 or 2. Maybe. Tottenham lose. They're horrendous. Don't want to watch them anymore. Do not want to watch them anymore. All right, 2nd and 8 for the G-men. 6 minutes remaining in this first quarter. We have an 8-7 football game. Yes, Jacksonville went for 2 and converted, if you're just joining us. 10 seconds on the play clock. Jones in the shotgun. Jacksonville bringing pressure. Jones steps up and rifles one incomplete. Throws a fastball. No one's catching that. Took a shot as he threw it. And we have a 3rd and 8 situation here. So where the Giants have been good, but I feel like I just jinxed them by saying that. But they've been good on 3rd down all year. Jones does get rocked by Josh Allen from behind there just before releasing it. Not the worst throw I've ever seen under duress. Put a lot of zip on it. Bengals going up quick. 3rd and 8 for Daniel Jones in Giants territory. Jacksonville showing a lot of pressure here. A lot of guys on the line of scrimmage. Steps up, gets hit. There is a flag on the play. They call it a fumble on the field, but I think it's incomplete. They're calling a flag on Jacksonville, it looks like. Offside on Josh Allen. So this drive brought to you by Josh Allen on the Jaguars, who's giving us Josh Allen is the one who hit Daniel Jones there. Definitely would have been an incomplete pass, I think. Ball's coming. Third and 3 for the Giants here. Much more manageable now. Third and 3. I don't know what the discussion is after this offside penalty. The longest break in between plays after an offside penalty in the history of the NFL. Kind of a big 3rd down here. Like, the way the Jags were moving the ball on that first drive makes me nervous. So 3rd and 3 for the G-men. Jones looks like he's going to be under some pressure today. They're bringing the heat. Jones slings it out wide to Wan'Dale Robinson for a 1st down. Nice play design. Wan'Dale Robinson is going to be that guy for the Giants, it looks like, now that he's healthy. Too quick, too shifty, 2nd-round pick, and how unhealthy a lot of these Giants receivers are. You have to think they're going to use the hell out of him, considering he's one of the few guys on the roster in the wide receiver position healthy with talent. So Giants get a much-needed 1st down. Jones in the shotgun. Throws a high ball, incomplete, looking for Wan'Dale again. They call a flag. Damn, they call a holding on Tanner Hudson, the tight end. And that's brutal. It'll be 1st and 20 now. There's no way they convert this drive. The way they're... Definitely a hold. Definitely a hold on Tanner Hudson. So first and 20. So probably will be like a draw play or something here. I think Jones likes to play a real conservative on first and 20. Just likes to get his 5 or 6. Shotgun. Jones steps up and it's incomplete. Looking for Marcus Johnson. Tight window throw. Thought it was a good throw. I have to rewatch it, see if it's a little bit behind him. Got to make that catch, man. Now, Ben Bredesen is hurt for the Giants. That could be a problem if Josh Azudu has to come in. Second and 20. Oh, geez. We're going to have another dramatic game here, folks. It's going to be a long grind. I appreciate you guys joining me. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's take another look around the league. No other live games in my area right now. I don't have the red zone set up right now. Bengals are up 14-zip, as we discussed. The Packers are up 7-zip on the Commanders. Aaron Rodgers to Aaron Jones connection there. Browns are up 10-3 on the Ravens. Titans 3-zip on the Colts. Lions 3-0 on the Cowboys, which would be a nice win if the Lions could somehow make something happen there. And Bucks Panthers is 0-0. So this might be the game of the window right now. Who knows? Very early in the going. Giants are going to have a second and 20 with a hurt left guard. Jacksonville is sending a ton of pressure towards Daniel Jones' way. And I'm just worried about if this offensive line is going to be able to protect Daniel Jones for the entirety of this game today. I feel like they're going to get home. Their pass rushers are going to get home once. And it's gonna mess everything up. I hope not. I hope I'm wrong. But that's what it looks like. That's what it's looking like. Second and 20. Hurt left guard. I like Josh Azudu is about to come in, I bet, for the Giants. That's not a good thing. He's not ready to play left guard. Jacksonville's D-line is solid, too. The one game the Giants lost this year is because Dallas just pass rushed the shit out of the Giants. Evan Neal couldn't deal with it. The interior offensive line couldn't deal with it. Daniel Jones couldn't step up into any throws. Was throwing off his back foot and holding on to the ball just a little bit too long. There goes Ben Bredesen. He's hurt. Second and 20. Giants are probably going to play the field position game. Thanks, Esteban. What's up? Let's go, Giants. Second and 20. Jones in the shotgun, Barkley to his left. They set up a screen for Saquon. He's got not too much room to go. Gets about 4 or 5. Saquon kind of just trying to make something out of that instead of just putting his head down there. You like sometimes there's a time where we're just trying to get some yardage back, and that was one of those plays. Little screen pass on second down. There was clearly no room. There was like 10 guys waiting for him. It's not like they snuffed it out, but they weren't going to let him get behind them there. So, third and 14. I'd be really shocked if the Giants really tried to throw it beyond the sticks here, but let's see. Jacksonville showing a ton of pressure. Jones delivers. Oh, it's incomplete. These receivers stink. Richie James drops the ball. Yo, these receivers on the Giants stink, man. 3 drops already, I count. 3 drops. Daniel Jones gets no help from these receivers, man. No help. Giants are going to punt. I'm so sick of the drops. I'm so sick of the drops. Punt takes a Jaguar bounce. And the Jags will have it on their own 20-yard line. Oh, that was frustrating, man. That was frustrating. Richie James makes that catch. You're probably in at least a four down situation there, because he would have been like a half a yard short. That's so frustrating. You have to make that catch. Marcus Johnson had a drop. I mean, this is what happens when you're dealing with undrafted receivers. The Giants are throwing it to undrafted receivers. The only guy who's making catches is drafted in Wan'Dale Robinson, who was a second-round pick. They need to do something at the receiver position. They need to. They're like, that's a drive that should have resulted in points. At least a field goal on that drive. Very annoying. Let's see if the defense can get a stop now. They got blown up on that first drive. Not one positive from the defense on that drive, on the first drive for the Jags. So let's see. A lot of game left. Giants are a second half team, so nothing's going to make me go crazy in the first half. But that being said, you got to capitalize when you can, and when your quarterback is making good throws on third down and it's hitting you in the breadbasket, somebody come up with one. Even the touchdown to Slayton, the ball was dropped into his hands and he almost dropped it. Like, the receivers are bad. The receivers are just bad. Lawrence was balling on that first drive. I mean, wide open receivers. Jacksonville is bringing pressure the whole game. They are getting after it. They're trying to get to Daniel Jones and force a turnover. That is the book on how you beat Daniel Jones. You overpressure him, and maybe it's the offensive line's fault. It usually is. I mean, that play, like, you got it. Richie James has to make that catch. I'm already counting 3 turnovers. I mean, three drop passes, my bad. 3 drop passes from Giants receivers. Doug Peterson does scare me. Like, I can't read him. He's scary. He doesn't give a shit. All right, 1st and 10 for Jacksonville. Lawrence in the shotgun. They give it to Etienne, who's got room to the left. A lot of room. He gets about 20 on first down. Like, run defense non-existent with this, like, zone read that Lawrence is running. Just has the Giants defense baffled. Nobody making plays so far. Giants might have the worst linebacking core and receiving core in the league. So, Trevor Lawrence in the shotgun. Completes over the middle. Big play. Evan Ingram. I can't. Of course he catches the ball. Literally, this channel was pretty much birthed on Evan Ingram dropping passes. And now his first call into action today. That was a nice route on Julian Love, and he gets a nice gain on 1st and 10. Like, Jacksonville is just moving the ball at will. They hand it off to Etienne again. He gets about 5 or 6. Martindale getting thumped so far in the first quarter by Doug Peterson, no doubt about it. Giants are going to need a couple of turnovers maybe. Because the gains. Etienne cuts it back. Finally, Giants force a 3rd down at least. Etienne has to cut it back a couple times and gets maybe a yard. Trevor Lawrence, other than that last throw to Ingram, which I thought was nice, but Ingram did get a lot of separation. Like, these are wide open receivers he's throwing to, or screen passes. They're not making him drop back and throw it. 3rd and 2. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Trevor Lawrence is 4 for 4 with 76 yards passing so far. I'll be shocked if the Giants get off the field here. They run the quarterback keeper with Lawrence, and he gets stuffed by Dexter Lawrence. Trevor to Dexter. Doug Peterson's going to go for it here. No doubt about it. Fourth down, you know Jacksonville's going for it here. They're going to convert. They complete quick pass to Zay Jones. Giants just, oh my God. They're getting out aggressed right now. I mean, it's 8-7. Let me not freak out, but like the way they're playing defense is just too soft right now. Like, not making plays on the football. Everyone just waiting, looking like a step slow. Of course, this is going to be like Trevor Lawrence's coming out party. Like, it's going to be his best game as a pro. 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Trevor Lawrence is 5 of 5, 78 yards. Jacksonville in the Giants' territory at the 25-yard line. Lawrence, quick little out route. Completes to Christian Kirk. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. 8-7 Jacksonville, I think. I don't think Jacksonville will run another play in the next 20 seconds here. Yeah, they're not going to run a play. So we go into the second quarter. 8-7 Jacksonville. Giants defense has really been the problem. They just can't create any negative plays. Trevor Lawrence is just dominating them so far. Etienne on some of these zone reads is wide open, getting easy yardage. So Jacksonville offense has been the star of the story so far. Giants' first drive was super effective. They've had some drops. Marcus Johnson, Darius Slayton, Richie James on that last third down. Just bad drops. And Jacksonville's defense just looks like they're more capable of making a play so far in this one. That's how I feel. Doesn't look good, but we've sat here on so many streams already this year. Sad at the end of the first half, happy at the end of the second half. So I'm not going to jump out a window. It's 8-7. A lot of game left. If you hold them to 3 here, you're still in the game, obviously. But the Giants are moving the ball, and Daniel Jones is throwing the ball well. The receivers aren't making the plays, and that's going to be really the downfall for the Giants. They just don't have any receivers. Are they going to be able to bring in anybody? Can they bring in anybody with a combination of speed and hands? Can they get anybody in? That's the question. There's got to be a team that's willing to sell you a decent receiver. Like the Giants could use like a James, like I don't know if he's still even good, but Jamison Crowder type of player where it's just like he's gonna make the catches when he's open. But 8-7, Jacksonville moving the ball all over the place. No Saquon Barkley sighting so far. It's really been one drive from the Giants, and now Jacksonville is trying to finish off their second drive with a touchdown. No negative plays so far from the Giants. No interceptions. No tackles for loss even. No pass deflections at the line of scrimmage. Trevor Lawrence hasn't thrown an incomplete pass yet. So the defense is looking worrisome. Let me load up on a second claw real quick, guys. Really quickly. All right. So, I mean, the opening quarter stats don't look that bad. They outgained us by about 40 yards. So, all things considered, the Giants have been winning games being outgained by a lot more than that. But they're going to have to create some negative plays. 2nd and 5. A lot of motion. James Robinson comes in motion here. And he cuts it upfield for a first down. Every play is just well blocked, well designed so far. Oh, that's Michael Hasty, excuse me. Not enough talent in the defensive secondary and backfield, like especially the linebackers for the Giants. That's an area they really need to address. They need to find an athlete / field general type of Mike linebacker that can lead the defense. First and 10 for Jacksonville, as it has been pretty much this whole first half. Although, are they going to get the snap off? They do. Lawrence looking in the end zone. There's his first incomplete pass of the day. Lawrence just overthrows the running back out of the backfield. Kind of a scramble to get the snap off there for Jacksonville. That was the first time they kind of looked rushed at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Smith, pretty solid coverage, was going stride for stride with Robinson. But still have very little confidence that Giants are going to come up with many stops in this game. Second and 10, Lawrence in the shotgun, Hasty next to him to his left. Lawrence fires again, incomplete. Looking for a flag, there will be none. So 3rd and 10 here, big play coming up. You can't even let them get 8 or 9 here, because the way Doug Peterson is set up and the way they're running the ball early, you really got to figure out. Please keep targeting Evan Ingram if you can. Like, eventually he'll give one back to us. 3rd and 10. Big play. Got to hold him to 3 here. Lawrence sets up a screen to ETN, who gets dragged down after about a 5-yard gain. Landon Collins, number 21, the jersey is on, was on the field for that play. And they will bring out the field goal unit. Thank you, finally. That's exactly what the Giants needed to do there. On that screen pass, if Etienne gets about 3 more yards, I think Peterson thinks about going for it, and then you're in big trouble. Like, when it's a bad feeling as a football fan when you have the feeling that the field goal is up and good. When you have the feeling that if the other team goes for it on 4th and short all day, you're gonna not get a stop. That's a bad feeling. That's when you know you're in a little bit of trouble. 11-7 Jacksonville. 2 drives each so far. Giants had 1 stall out due to a drop ball. And Jacksonville have 1 settle for a field goal. Couple incomplete passes from Lawrence set them up 3rd and long, and then they just try to run a screen. All right, so could have been worse. The way they were moving the ball there, that first drive, it could have been these first 2 drives, it could have been worse. The Bengals are boat racing the Falcons. Shout out to Steve McCreary. Be hanging with him tonight at Yankee Stadium. Joe Burrow on my fantasy team is balling out again. Let's go. Packers are up 14-3 on the Commanders. The Commanders need to get a top draft pick. Sorry to say. They need another quarterback draft round. Just keep drafting quarterbacks until you get one. Otherwise, it's pretty much some dead games. Lions-Cowboys is 3-3. Titans are still 3-zip over the Colts. Bucks and Panthers are 0-0. Tom Brady washed king. Hashtag washed king. Giants will get the ball back here. Down 11-7. Weird score. But I need something on this drive. I need a field goal, something. Do not like what I'm seeing from the Giants' defense. Too many chunk plays from Jacksonville. Burrow is tearing it up for me in fantasy. Just tearing it up. Damn, I'm facing Trevor Lawrence as well. I don't like that. I'm going up against Trevor Lawrence. Good thing he has no passing touchdowns yet. All right, let's see if we can get Saquon involved a little bit. Get Saquon that one big run up and get some good field position. All the Giants receivers should be working with the jug machine like the rest of the game. On the sidelines the whole time. All right, kickoff is up, and that's another touchback. Titans just got a pick six. Nice. First and 10 for the New York Giants at their own 25. Handoff is to Barkley. He gets about 4 or 5 on first down. Solid run play on first down. Their best run play of the day so far. Hopefully they can break one eventually. Evan Neal is hurt right now, so that's tough. That's tough. The rookie right tackle is injured. And that is going to be a problem for the Giants if he's out for the season. Usually offensive line injuries. It looks like they've already lost 2 offensive linemen in this game. So, not a good start. Not a good start. How we doing out there today, folks? Chat's a little quiet today. I understand it, Jaguar game. Yeah, not a lot going on in the early slate. Let's look at the late slate. Like, Jets are playing the Broncos. Love that. Obviously, Russell Wilson not playing. It will be Brett Rippin. So, Jet fans, I don't know if you like. I'm sure you like that better than Russ. What's up, Big Task? Appreciate you popping in, man. How's it going? How are you? Hope all is well for you as well. Giants need to get some points, obviously. Losing 2 offensive linemen doesn't make me feel happy. It looks like Evan Neal is going to be probably out for the rest. I mean, when you see an offensive lineman on the ground like that, it's usually a bad leg injury or something like that. Just big boys getting rolled up on, their legs getting stuck. Just waiting for the Jets game. All right, let's go. Big Jets game today. Your guys, I mean, I'm happy for Jet fans. I am happy for Jet fans. Don't ever get it twisted. I am. Only takes one. It only takes one big play for Saquon Barkley to change the game. That's what we're waiting on right now. Evan Neal does walk off under his own power, but he does have a noticeable limp. Probably a badly sprained ankle for him. Yep. Or his knee. It looked like his left knee. Could just be a bruise on his knee, but Giants are going to be operating with a backup right tackle and a backup left guard right now. So that'll be interesting. Josh Allen or Trayvon Walker working on a backup left tackle, right tackle. Wan'Dale Robinson on the pitch. Breaks a tackle. Wan'Dale breaks a couple tackles. And big play for Wan'Dale Robinson. And he looks like the playmaker on the outside for the New York Giants this year. Wan'Dale Robinson finally healthy, the second-round pick out of Kentucky. And a lot of the reasons people liked him coming out of the draft, or why the Giants liked him coming out of the draft, is because of his yards after catch ability. This was one of those Patrick Mahomes handoffs to the forward handoff there, little push pass, and Wan'Dale breaks a tackle. Nice play from Wan'Dale Robinson. Jones, 9 of 13, 99 yards and a touchdown so far. 12 minutes and 20 seconds remaining as the clock ticks in the second quarter. Jones under center, gives it to Barkley. Barkley hops a little bit and gets brought down after about 3. Can't abandon the run if you're the Giants. Can't start making these Jaguars pass rushers think it's just going to be open season, especially now you have a hurt right tackle, you have a hurt left guard. Jones under center, 2nd and 8, play action fake. Jones going to take a shot, but he delivers it to Matt Breida on the sideline. Breida makes a cut and gets another 10 yards. A nice play design again. Jones was seeing pressure right down his face and delivers a strike into the flats. Matt Breida gets the first down and plus more yardage. Jones takes a shot there at the end, too. That's the one thing about Jones that everybody will give him. The guy's tough as nails. Stands in there like a man possessed. Doesn't give a crap about how many 300-pound defensive tackles are coming after him. 1st and 10 for the New York Giants in Jacksonville territory now. Richie James goes in motion. Jones slings it out to Richie James, who stays on his feet. Richie James with a nice play. Way to stay on his feet. Jones manipulates the pocket. Looks like Carson Wentz. Oh, no, Heineke threw a pick 6. Shout out to Tom Kelly. Love you, dude. You guys will have a top 3 pick this year again. Sorry, buddy. Second and 8 for the G-men. Oh, they're saying Richie James stepped out of bounds. That's tough. Jones on the keeper. Jones gets to the outside and gets a first down plus more. Nice little keeper for Daniel Jones, and his rushing yardage continues to go up. Hell of a half so far from Daniel Jones. Probably his best statistical half of the season to this point. Hopefully, knock on wood. We knock on wood. No mistakes coming. That's what I want to see. Matt Breida picks up a nice block. Lets Jones get to the edge for the first down. Almost 150 total yards of offense for Daniel Jones in the first half. Handoff is to Barkley, and that is just absolutely stuffed in the backfield. 2-yard loss minimum. It's going to have to be Daniel Jones and some misdirection for the Giants today. It looks like Barkley, so far Jacksonville has done the best job I've seen this year of stopping the Giants from establishing the Saquon Barkley run game, at least keeping him from going forward consistently. It's looking like Saquon before the injury, before this, but now it's looking like he's kind of back to stuck in the backfield. Not much he can do on a lot of these runs. 2nd and 12, Jones in the shotgun. Barkley goes in motion. Giants sling it out to Wan'Dale Robinson and just hits him in the chest for an incomplete pass. There's a flag on the play. It's probably illegal formation. Jones threw that a little bit too hard and high. He says, my bad to Wandale. There's a flag on the play. Referee's getting a little powwow going on. Illegal man downfield for the Giants. And a pass interference on Marcus Robinson. And that sucks. That'll push the Giants back. A lot of these, the Giants have been getting called for these about once a week. They just have a lot of these quick passing game, and their receivers start blocking before the play develops enough. So it's difficult. 2nd and 22 now. This is going to be tough. They're just going to try to get in the field goal range, if I'm guessing. Jones steps up in the pocket, keeps it himself, gets about 6 or 7. Good little run from Daniel Jones. The whole time you're thinking he's going to try to – the defense is sitting back waiting for him to air one out. He keeps his composure, scampers out of bounds for a decent gain. It's been a really good half so far for Daniel Jones. Couple of throws here or there, you wish you have back, but more or less some drops, getting rid of the ball when he's supposed to, and obviously the play calling has been excellent so far this year for the Giants. That continues so far. Let's see, 3rd and 13. They are in field goal range, so I would imagine they might just run it here. We'll see. 3rd and 13. They are passing. He dumps it off to Wandale. Wandale cuts it upfield. Hopefully he's okay. He might have got hit in the nether regions there, but the Giants might be settling. They will be settling for a field goal. It looks like they'll have 4th and short. Another catch for Wandale. He got wrapped up. Hopefully he doesn't pull his groin there. That is tough. If Wandale is hurt, that really is a kick in the nuts, no pun intended. Graham Gano on the field goal, and that is good. Graham Gayes adds on 3, and the Giants answer back with 3 of their own. Really solid play from Daniel Jones so far, and I really hope Wandale Robinson is healthy. I really hope he's okay. He looks like a player for the Giants. He's really going to be he's kind of been the difference in the passing game so far. You could tell he's had enough practices. He's been back healthy enough, and he's clearly got the talent to get open, make some catches, make some people miss. Let's go. We got a football game. It would be interesting to me if everyone's on the Jags -3 today. It would be interesting to me if they won by a point or something. That would just be hysterical. If everyone was on the Jags, but the Giants covered and still lost. That would just somehow be the funniest result. Not for me as a Giant fan. I don't want the Giants to just cover. I want them to win. And so far, so good. 1-point game. A lot of football left. Offense is moving it. No complaints so far. Evan Neal will not return. I just got the notification that Evan Neal is not returning. That's tough. It will only be Phillips on the right as the right tackle for the Giants, but hey, they moved the ball a little bit there. Little fantasy check. Doing all right so far. Who's going to make a play on the Giants defense? Who's going to be the first quarterback to make a mistake in this one? Because they both look really good so far. I mean, I don't see, I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging, but I don't see a reason to not want to either team. I think either team is in good shape for their quarterback. Trevor Lawrence has a higher ceiling. Don't get it wrong. But he's got better receivers. He's got better weapons. Daniel Jones has 6. Wandale has 6 catches in the first half. So if he's hurt, that's a huge, huge issue. Haven't seen any Kayvon Thibodeau. Haven't seen enough Dexter Lawrence. Haven't seen anybody in the secondary make a play on the football yet. The only negative plays Jacksonville have had has been Trevor Lawrence just kind of scrambling to get the snap off and just gunning it over his receiver's head. Jones is 12 of 16, 125 yards passing, 1 touchdown. He also leads them in rushing, 4 carries, 37 yards. Jones is the leading rusher and leading passer in the game so far. So solid, excellent first 3 drives for Daniel Jones, other than only scoring 1 touchdown. Does have points in 2 of his 3 drives. Nice kickoff, little pooch kick. The Giants do get the tackle before the 20-yard line, so it was successful to get some field position there. It's not going to matter if you let Travis Etienne get 20 yards on first down like the Giants have done to start some of these drives. You're going to have to start playing a little bit more aggressive. Giants are a second-half team. They have made good adjustments all season long. So the fact that it's only a 1-point game at this moment, feeling pretty good. 7:22 remaining in the second quarter. Waiting for that first defensive stop. The game doesn't start until your defense gets a stop. Lawrence under center. Play action fake. He's going deep. Nope. Pulls it down. One-handed grab from Marvin Jones Jr. What a catch that is from Marvin Jones. Always a solid mercenary receiver. The Giants could deal with a Marvin Jones Jr. One-handed catch to get a first down from Marvin Jones. Picturesque. Thought that was an incomplete pass all the way through, but a hell of a catch from Marvin Jones. 1st and 10, Lawrence in the shotgun. Keeps it this time. Oh, nope. RPO, and he hits Christian Kirk over the middle. And this is what I mean. Like, the start the drives, Jacksonville is just getting whatever they want. There is a flag on the play. Illegal man downfield, so Jacksonville gives one back to the Giants for an illegal man downfield. We'll take that. It's the Trevor Lawrence versus Danny Dimes show today so far in Jacksonville. You would think this might be a defensive struggle. Nope. 2 younger quarterbacks, 2 guys still trying to figure it out in their career. Both guys chucking it all over the yard, easy pitches and catches. Looks like both teams look like they're running kind of like our college offense out there. A lot of motion, a lot of guys in the backfield, pistol, shotgun, all types of stuff. Lawrence, 1st and 15. Giants send some pressure, and they finally get an incompletion. Tay Crowder had it read, could have made a better read on the ball and picked that off, but he does deflect it. The Giants sent a safety blitz. Xavier McKinney off the right edge was unblocked. Lawrence did not see the middle linebacker, and Tay Crowder, if he could have made a pick on that. A better linebacker picks that off. Tay Crowder, the Mr. Irrelevant from like 4 years ago, just knocks it down. 2nd and 15. After probably the worst read of the game from either quarterback, that was probably the most pickable pass thrown so far today. Jalen Smith comes off the edge for a blitz. Jacksonville sets a screen up. And Evan Ingram gets about 10 yards back. So they set up a screen for Evan Ingram. We've seen that before as Giant fans. That's probably the only play where he actually secures the ball and makes the catch most of the time. They just let Jalen Smith and Kayvon Thibodeau free. And Ingram releases after a little bit of like a chuck block on Thibodeau. And Ingram gets about 12 yards back on 2nd down. So it'll be 3rd and 3. 3rd and 2, they say. Let's see if the Giants can make a stop here. I don't have any trust in them on 3rd and short so far in this game. And right away, a little pitch and catch to Christian Kirk, and they get a first down. The Giants' DBs are getting ran around. I mean, at a certain point, you got to just start making – let's see if Trevor Lawrence can beat you with like a 70-yard bomb, because he's getting these quick releases, these easy pitches and catches for him. course, this is the Evan Ingram revenge game. If you've been following this channel from Jump Street, you know Evan Ingram is basically the reason we started this channel. He's just infuriated me as a football player. Looks like Cam Robinson is hurt for the Jags, so we got some tackles going down. We could be dealing with some backup tackles today, which means turnovers are coming in the second half, folks. This game is going to be decided on 3rd and short. If the Giants can make any stops on 3rd and short, they have not so far. The Jags are consistently just throwing these quick out passes to the flats and getting the necessary yardage they need. I'm looking up. I need to figure out if Wan'Dale Robinson is okay, because that's going to have a major impact on the remainder of this football game. I really hope Wan'Dale is not hurt. All right, 1st and 10 for Jacksonville. Lawrence is having a really nice first half, as is Daniel Jones. Lawrence hands it off to Robinson, who finally the Giants snuff out a play and get a stop. There's a flag, of course. Referees getting heavily involved in this one. This will probably be on the Giants because they can't have nice things. Wow, it's on the offense. Chris Manhertz with a personal foul. I'm pretty sure I played against that dude in basketball. I'm not even joking. I'm pretty sure I played against number 84 in high school basketball. Can somebody look up if Chris Manhertz is from New York? I'm looking this up right now. Yep, he's from the Bronx. I definitely played against this kid in basketball. Cardinal Spellman High School. Shout out to CHSAA. The guy's committing personal fouls for New York. What a New Yorker. 1st and 25 for the Jags. Lawrence airs it out. Incomplete. Adoree Jackson gets his hand in there, makes the play, and it'll be 2nd and super long for Trevor Lawrence and the Jags. And they just got that snap off. Doug Peterson has his whole bag of tricks out today. Nice play by Adoree Jackson. 2nd and 25. You got to be ready for a screen pass. You gotta play in front of the sticks here. Lawrence in the shotgun. Wide open receiver for a first down. It's Christian Kirk. Darnay Holmes just gets beat. There is a flag. Probably on the Giants. Terrible defense on 2nd and 25. Personal foul on the Giants. Darnay Holmes just gets cooked and then commits a personal foul. Horrible defense from Darnay Holmes. Oh, no, it wasn't Darnay Holmes. It was Julian Love. That's a tough call. I mean, he does go out of bounds. That's a tough call. That's a tough call, man. That is a really bad call. Referees need to stop. That's a bad call. Terrible defense from the Giants so far. Trevor Lawrence has 160 yards passing in the first half. Lawrence in the shotgun. Steps up, throws a lollipop, incomplete. Looking for Zay Jones and just lobs it out the back of the end zone. Dude, what is that? I don't know, man. Trevor Lawrence, I don't know. His throws, he's throwing wide open receivers today, and their offensive game plan has been immaculate. And I'm not saying he can't get better, but that throw right there is just like a little bit too much of a lollipop there. He could have easily completed that if he puts a little zip on it. 2nd and 10. Jaguars in the Giants' red zone right now. They hand it off to ETN, who breaks a tackle. He fumbles the football. And the Giants recover. Julian Love gets out of the end zone. Travis Etienne fumbles at the 1-yard line. Let's go. Etienne. Oh my goodness gracious. Etienne tries to switch hands with the ball and he fumbles. Yes. Let's go. Travis Etienne stinks. Xavier McKinney forces the fumble and Julian Love picks it up and gets a touchback in the back of the end zone. Let's go. Oh my God. I got to use the bathroom, guys. Oh my God. I'm jacked up. Let's go. We're back. Woo! Let's go. Travis Etienne is walking into the end zone. He was about to walk into the end zone. Xavier McKinney, the last man, gets a hand on the football, pops it out, and Julian Love, the opportunist, gets his second turnover in 2 weeks. Let's go, baby. This is some crazy luck for the Giants. We're not used to this luck as Giants fans since 2011. I've always had this backwards thought that our luck dried out after those 2 Super Bowls. Xavier McKinney pops his hand on the football. Travis Etienne, bumble, and Julian Love, a little easy pop. The ball just pops into his arms. Let's go. Got to get points here. Extremely lucky fumble. I mean, Xavier McKinney made a nice play. He's a good player, but gotta have a drive here at least. Can't give them the ball with any time back. Give it to Saquon, who goes into the pile and gets about 1 or 2. Run game has been non-existent outside of Daniel Jones. Whenever he keeps it or scrambles, he's getting some yardage, but Saquon, there's no room for him in the middle. 2nd and 8, 3 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Both teams have all 3 timeouts here. So Jacksonville and the 2-minute warning. So Jacksonville will not be fretting here, and especially the way they've been moving the ball. The Giants at least need to eat clock. That's all I want right now from this drive, at least eat clock. They hand it off to Barkley, and he's got room. He makes a man miss. He cuts again. He's too many cuts from Saquon. Needs to just start running forward. He does get a first down, but a little bit too many. For my liking, I don't know. It looked like there was room up the field. Obviously, Saquon Barkley on the field has better vision than Mikey Hot Take sitting here watching the broadcast view. But he cuts it back like 4 times. Does get a first down. So needed that first down. They will have it at least to the 2-minute warning now. They hand it to Barkley again. There's nowhere to run. And he'll get about 2 or 3 on first down. So that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. I love the play calling from the New York Giants. The Giants haven't had play calling like this in my lifetime, to be honest. Even when they had Kevin Gilbride, who I think was probably the best offensive coordinator the Giants have had in my lifetime. Mike Kafka has done an amazing job just giving Daniel Jones easy throws, the time and situation, right there. No matter what, worst case scenario, you need to at least force Jacksonville to use some timeouts. You need to pick up a first down, but you need to force Jacksonville to use some timeouts, and they get it to the 2-minute warning. Now they have 2 minutes, 3 timeouts to run their 2-minute drill. They didn't fret or throw the ball over the field there and try to force something, stop the clock. So if you're a Giants fan, you're happy right now. You just got a gift. Jacksonville just, moving the ball at will. But that was kind of my thought so far coming into this game a little bit. I think Jacksonville more talented in the skill positions on offense, so they will get some yardage. But I don't know. I think Daniel Jones might be a little bit more advanced in his thought process and not turning the ball over. I think Tay Crowder could have had a pick on that last drive. Trevor Lawrence did throw a shaky ball. But ATN was about to walk into the end zone. He had one man to beat, and Xavier McKinney pops the ball free. So, that was an easy touchdown run for ATN. He was focused almost too much on getting into the end zone, looked up for a second, and McKinney popped it out. You got to capitalize here with at least a long field goal attempt would be nice. Jacksonville will have it to start the second half, and they are moving the ball extremely easily. But one thing, you got to have confidence. You got to have confidence if you're a Giants fan, because it's a 1-point game right now. You have the football. You've been a second-half team all year. The defense, you have to think, will start making some adjustments. We've had no sacks, really no pressure on Trevor Lawrence so far. And somehow it's a 1-point game, and Trevor Lawrence is having one of the best halves. Outside of throwing a touchdown, Trevor Lawrence has done pretty much everything else you ask of him in the first half. ETN has had big running lanes. He just fumbled the ball inexplicably. That is an inexplicable fumble from Travis Etienne. If Saquon had that fumble, he would be killed for. That's one thing about Saquon. He doesn't have any terrible fumbles yet. Knock on wood. Two-minute drill for the G-men. We're coming back out of break here. They're in their own territory, but they are approaching midfield. They're showing the people in the pool at Jackson. Imagine spending probably the amount of money it costs to sit in that pool and watch the Jags play. I'm sorry. Shotgun, Jones. Over the middle, he completes to David Sills for his first catch of the day. And the Giants are in Jacksonville territory. Daniel Jones is slinging it today, folks. Easily his best half throwing the ball so far this season. Not even close. Starting to get comfortable, you could tell. Jones hands it off to Barkley. Barkley trying to hop around and doesn't go anywhere there. I'm all right with that, though. I'm all right with that. Choose some clock. You got to try to get into field goal range. You got 3 timeouts. If Jacksonville wants to burn their timeouts before they get the ball back, so be it. It's really good coaching, really good game managing, really good play calling no matter what. Jones in the shotgun. Steps up, delivers over the middle to Daniel Bellinger, who has his first catch of the day, and the Giants Oh, and Bellinger is shaking up. That looks bad. He's clutching his head. And the Giants will have to use a timeout. Really nice play. Daniel Jones is doing his thing against the Jags defense. Bellinger sits down in the zone. What happens there? Oh, he gets poked in the eye terribly. He got thumbs right in the eye. Jacksonville is taking out every Giants player. They're undisciplined. That's going to be the difference in this game, folks. I'm going to put my flag in the sand. The Giants are a more disciplined football team than the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're going to pull this out in the second half. That's my pick right now. As we stand here and watch it, you got Jacksonville thumbing guys in the eyes. Every 2 players coming out for the Giants. It's been the same old story. They're injured all season long. Danny Dimes having his best half. Let's go. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. The chat is dead today. What's going on, chat? What's going on? I know you guys are chilling. It's Sunday. We got a lot going on. Maybe Giants-Jags isn't the sexiest matchup of all time. But right now, I'm just looking at the live slate, Bellinger's eyes just got gouged. So they're still looking at him. They have an injury timeout. The Falcons have answered with 2 touchdowns, so it's 28-14. That game might be the game. Burrow has 3 TDs. Jamar Chase and Tyler Boyd are going insane. Burrow, I have Burrow in fantasy. It's just like every week somebody goes crazy for me in fantasy. It's getting out of control. Burrow has 28.8 fantasy points in the first half. Out of control. Burrow, Joey B is back. One minute remaining, second quarter, first half, whatever you want to say. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Do me a favor. You got a friend who likes football or basketball or baseball, send it to your friend. Tell them to help me out. We're starting the channel. There's more to come, people. The more commitment I see from the fans and the people that are liking the channel, the more times I will be live. Mariota threw a bomb, wide open bomb. Let's see how the Giants played here. I mean, they could play for a field goal or they could play for some type of nasty. Bellinger's eye is bleeding. Prayers up for Daniel Bellinger, man. He was a really promising looking rookie. And now his eye's bleeding on a stretch on a cart. So that's really tough. If there's ever an example on why visors exist in the NFL, it's because of that. You have a guy's mitt hitting you in the Devin Lloyd's mitt hitting you in the eyeball. 1st and 10, Giants in Jacksonville territory on the Jacksonville 32. Jones in the shotgun, Breida to his right. Jones back shoulder looking for Slayton, incomplete. It was a good throw. Slayton stinks. What is the call there? He gets hit in the face. He gets hit in the face. That should have been PI on Jacksonville. Darius Slayton gets slapped in the face right before the ball comes in, hits him in the midriff. Empty set for Daniel Jones. Just gets it out of his hands. Looking at number 85, Chris Myrick, who gets a first down and gets out of bounds. This is one of the best halves of football we've seen from Daniel Jones in a really long time, folks. At least just dropping back, slinging it. $50 seconds remaining. Jacksonville has all 3 of their timeouts. They're saving them for a rainy day. Giants had to use one due to the Daniel Bellinger eye injury, which was prayers up for Daniel Bellinger. I really like the way he looks as a player, and now that the Giants don't have him for the rest of this game, that's going to be tough. Jacksonville sends pressure. Jones, ball is batted down at the line of scrimmage, incomplete on 1st and 10. Trayvon Walker got his hand up. That was one of the first times in a while that Jacksonville sent the house and got home. And, oh no, Cisco, number 5, the rookie out of Syracuse, I believe, gets his hand up there. Was bringing the heat. The defensive back was at the line of scrimmage, got his hand up, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Ow. Just jammed a White Claw right on my tooth. That's not a good look. The handoff is to Matt Breida, who breaks a tackle and gets about 6 or 7 on 2nd and 10. So it'll be 3rd and 4, they say. 40 seconds remaining. Giants inside the Jacksonville 20, I believe. Jacksonville will use their first timeout on 3rd and 4. So if they get a stop here, they're going to try to work with 30 seconds and change, depending on what the Giants do. Darius Slayton, I mean, that was PI. That was definitely PI on the last time he dropped the ball. ETN is this game the Giants should be down 8 right now, or 9. But ETN just coughing it up at the 1-yard line. What a gift. Jones, 15 of 21, 169 yards passing and a touchdown, no interceptions yet. The Jacksonville pressure, when they bring heat, I'm getting nervous. 3rd and 4. Jones almost gets sacked, doesn't, and then just throws it out of the back of the end zone. Smart play. Lives to fight another day, gets Graham Gano on the field, and the Giants will take their 3. Jones was in a defensive tackle's grasp for a second. Hustles out left. Nobody else is open. He's starting to grow. He's starting to grow as a quarterback, folks, right before our eyes. You just throw that away. You're in field goal range. There's 30 seconds left in the half. You get your points. That's what a smart quarterback does there when you're in a little bit of duress. Graham Gano kicks the field goal, and it is good. Yes. Graham Gano's maybe missed like 1 field goal since this channel has started. And the Giants take the lead, 13-11. 28 seconds remaining for Trevor Lawrence, and the Jags will have 2 timeouts to work with. So you can't let him get in field goal range here, obviously, or everything you just worked for kind of gets thrown out the window. Jags will get the ball to start the second half. So we'll see if Wink Martindale and this defense can adjust to start the second half. They have all year long. It's not like the defense has been immaculate to start the games. They've just been timely, deep in games. So let's see, as the pressure goes up, as the pressure mounts, which team breaks first. Both offenses look really comfortable. I think Jones has had to make more plays himself so far. I think Trevor Lawrence and the skill position of Jacksonville has just really given the Giants' defensive backfield some problems. And the block, like the Giants' pass rush has not gotten anywhere near Trevor Lawrence so far. He's getting rid of it quickly. He's making quick decisions. So he looks really good too. Both quarterbacks look like solid pieces, man. Like two 6'5" white kids dropping back, slinging it from the southeast. That's what they both look like to me. How are we doing in the chat? The chat is dead today. I appreciate anybody who pops through. I know, listen, I understand things go on in life. Every Sunday you can't join us. Giants, Jags, maybe not the most sexy matchup on the card today. But you know what? Here we are, 13-11, 28 seconds left. Jacksonville, 2 timeouts, 1st and 10 at their own 25. Giants lost Daniel Bellinger, which is a really tough loss for them. Lawrence in the shotgun, drops back to pass, fires it over to the right, and it's complete for a first down to Zay Jones. Jacksonville, are they going to take a timeout there? I think they will. Yeah, they will. I mean, that was just really too easy. A simple pitch and catch. Yeah, tough day for you, Steve. But you know what, buddy? Steve, me and you going to the Yankee game tonight. We're just gonna do what Steve and Mike does. We're gonna have a good time. The Yanks gonna defend the house, We're going to have a good time tonight. I might put a little wager in on Judge to hit a homer tonight. I just have a feeling. Turn that frown upside down. Joey Burrow is also chucking it all over the field right now. So that's something to be excited about. You got a quarterback for the next 12 years that's just going to chuck it. That's all you want. Jacksonville has a quarterback that's just going to chuck it. He's destroying us right now. Jacksonville on their own 43. They run a little screen pass to another Jones. They just have like 15 Joneses on their team. Marvin, Zay, and I think that's a different number, so they just threw it to another Jones. And they'll use their final timeout. There's 16 seconds remaining. Jacksonville's trying to scramble here to get a long field goal attempt. The way they're moving the ball, like the Giants definitely need timeout defensively. I mean, they definitely need halftime from a defensive perspective. BL's on deck. We're getting those chicken tendies. McCreary, I don't know if you know this, but people from the South say that Yankee Stadium chicken tenders aren't good. I don't know how you feel about that. Giants will burn a timeout here. 2nd and 4, Jacksonville at midfield. So one good pass play here. They don't have any timeouts, but one decent play here, and they're going to try to spike it and get a quick or if they get out of bounds or something. Got to guard the sidelines. We will be taking our usual intermission at halftime, recharge the batteries, use the restroom, and whatnot. I appreciate everybody joining the chat as always. A little bit of a lighter Sunday today. Not a lot of people popping in, but you know what? I appreciate anybody who does. We're watching the New York Football Giants grind out results all year long. Those Southerners, man, they don't know chicken tenders. Psh, Kentucky, what do you know about fried chicken? Lawrence in the shotgun on 2nd and 4. Looking. Incomplete. Good defense from the New York Giants, and Lawrence just guns it out of bounds. They're not in field goal range yet. They are at midfield. They have 12 seconds to play with and one play, essentially, because it is 3rd and 4. Be a big stop here if the Giants, they shouldn't even be this close to getting into field goal range. And even if Jacksonville does convert a first down, Giants need to keep them in bounds here. Midfield, 3rd and 4. 12 seconds remaining, first half. Lawrence in the shotgun. Just guns it outside, and it's incomplete. Timon Fox laid the wood there, too. Oh, my goodness. That could have been that looked like a car crash. Lawrence leads his receiver into a car crash, really. Listen, am I bugging? And this is a question I want to chat. I know this is a Giants stream. The ball just looks better out of Daniel Jones' hand than it does Trevor Lawrence. Not saying they're both not good. Trevor Lawrence is making the right reads and is tearing the Giants up. But I'm just looking at the eye test, the way the ball comes out of his hand. Like, the ball is zipping out of DJ's hand. Ball kind of wobbles out of Trevor Lawrence's hand at the moment. Just saying. 8 seconds left. We have a 4th and 4. Giants are going to take a timeout here. They'll use their last one. This coaching staff is elite. Why hold on to your timeouts here? You have 8 seconds left. Jacksonville's going to try a Hail Mary, it looks like, from midfield. So why not use your timeout, let your defense get set, let Wink get set, and for what is inevitably going to be the last play of this half, or it's going to be probably, like, if Jacksonville were to score on this play, this would be game over. Like, this is the type of play where it's like 8 seconds, midfield. You're trying to get out of here with like a smash and grab lead at halftime. We have a quarterback duel going on in Duval County right now, though. We got Trevor Lawrence and Danny Dimes are playing probably two of the better halves, probably the best half either one of them has played all season. Jacksonville is lining up in some schoolyard bullshit formation. Clearly running the Hail Mary. Giants drop everyone. They rush one. They drop everyone back into coverage, and there's the Hail Mary into space. Incomplete. And that will end the half. Ball goes out through the back of the end zone. Lawrence just throws a lollipop straight through the back of the end zone. And that is the end of the first half. The New York Giants somehow, some way, they're giving up yardage like it's their jobs. The ball falls through the back of Zay Jones' hands. I mean, he had a chance of catching that. I don't know if he would have been in bounds. That would have been interesting. But nevertheless, 13-11. Pretty even half. Pretty dead even half. I mean, listen, look at the stats I'm looking at right now. Total yardage, Jacksonville 246, New York 229. Passing yardage, 182 for Jacksonville, 169 for New York. And then it's like 64 rushing yards for Jacksonville, 60 for the New York Giants. Most of that coming from Daniel Jones, the quarterback himself. So I want to thank everybody who's joining us. Make sure you guys stick around for the second half. The second half is where it gets electric. That's where the energy happens. Game doesn't start till the second half starts. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to recharge the batteries, use the restroom, the whole 9 yards, and then we're coming back for the second half. And you guys better be ready because the second half is going to be electric. I guarantee you the second half, I'm going to be wearing my heart on my sleeve. 6-1 is at our fingertips. Now we need to go out and get it on the road. Let's see if we can do it. All right? Be back soon. Thanks. We're back. Let's go. Giants are up. Jaguars get the ball to start the second half. We're going to go around the league really fast. Halftime, that's what we do. Then we're going to give our quick takes on the first half and what we expect in the second half. Jones, 15 of 22 in the first half, 168 yards passing, 1 touchdown. Jones also 4 carries, 37 yards, 9.3 yards per rush for Daniel Jones. Wan'Dale Robinson had 6 catches on 8 targets in that first half for 50 yards. Darius Slayton, 2 catches, 44 yards, and 1 touchdown. Otherwise, it's been a committee of receivers. Whoever's open, Jones sprays it to him. Defensively, really no plays to speak of for the Giants in that first half other than the fumble recovery from Julian Love and the forced fumble from Xavier McKinney at the 1-yard line. Rest of the league, talking too fast. Got to catch my breath. Bengals, 28. Falcons, 17. That is a game and a half. If you took the over in that one, congrats. Mariota doesn't suck. Joey Burrow is having a fantasy owner's delight. And guess who owns him in his 1.5 fantasy leagues? Me. I have Joey Burrow. Tyler Boyd and Jamar Chase are carrying as well. Panthers are beating the Bucs 7-0. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter in that one. That's the upset of the week, folks. That is the upset of the week. Who we got in the chat? Who's hanging out? Let me know you're there. I appreciate you guys hanging out. We're about to start the second half here. Jacksonville to receive. Seems like it's been a pretty entertaining first hour of games, or whatever, first 2 hours of games. Some really nice offense in this game so far, other than ETN fumbling. This should be like probably 18-13 Jacksonville, if we're being honest. Unless Doug Peterson wanted to go for 2 again, because he seems to be interested in that. Otherwise, yardage, this is the first time the Giants have really matched another team offensively in the first half. Daniel Jones kind of doing it by himself. He's carrying the rushing game. He's carrying the passing game. So we'll see how it goes so far. Little pooch kick. Jacksonville will return the kick, and they get a decent return. They do get it out past the 25 to around the 27. So that's where Trevor Lawrence and the offense will take over. 14:55 remaining in the third quarter. 5 seconds come off there. This would be an electric win. If the Giants can get to 6-1, even if they somehow lose, I think they have Seattle next week. If they lose to Seattle in Seattle next week, I'll breathe. I'll be all right. 6-2 is just insanity. 5-2 is insanity too, but 6-1 sounds a lot better. So let's go. Here we go. Trevor Lawrence in the shotgun, ETN in motion. They pitch it out wide to ETN, who turns the corner and gets a nice first down gain. Oh, he's going to the house, folks. Travis Etienne. No, he's not. Oh, huge gain on the first play of the first half. Like a 60-yard run for Travis Etienne. And he avenges. Damn, the Giants' run defense has not been good enough so far. And that is a terrible play to start the half. Julian Love goes inside, gets Xavier McKinney takes a terrible angle there. Oh my God. Terrible play to start the half. Jeez. We're going to need to force another turnover. Incomplete pass. Lawrence with an RPO tries to sling it to Zay Jones, and it just good pass defense almost from the defensive line from the Giants, forcing Trevor Lawrence to try to make a sidearm throw there. Throws it wide. But, geez, that ATN run is really a body blow to start the half. Absolutely a body blow. Now let's see if the Giants can respond and get a field goal opportunity here, because they're deep in Giants territory now, folks. Only a minute into the half, ETN with a gash run. T-Law's looking good. Trevor Lawrence is looking good. Jared. Flag on 2nd and 10. They do complete it over the middle to Marvin Jones Jr. We'll see what the flag is. My prediction for the second half is the margins. I mean, if you're a betting man, you watch football all year, you have to think the Giants might stay a little bit more calm and collected in a close game, but Jacksonville is at home. Giants have lost a bunch of players to injury so far this game. They lost their right tackle, left guard already, and I might be missing somebody else too. Defensive holding. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Just as I say that, Dexter Lawrence gets a personal foul for roughing the passer. Really tough. Let's see the replay. Lawrence on the bull rush. He drags Lawrence down. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on. He grabs him like here by the collar. Are you kidding me? Lawrence barely gets dragged down. That's tough. I mean, either way, it was a defensive holding on the play, so the referees are having a shocker in this one. This is going to be a crazy second half. The referees, I don't know what's going on here. They have no idea. Like, it's a horrible call, regardless. It's a defensive holding call, regardless. Jaguars on the Giants' 10-yard line. ETN in the Wildcat holds it, and he gets dragged down after about a 6 or 7-yard gain. ETN looks explosive, I got to be honest. Other than that fumble, which has been the difference in the game so far. They run the Wildcat with Lawrence out wide. ETN saw an opening, and the Giants just wrap him up before he's able to get to the goal line. This is inevitable here. ETN gets out wide, and he's stuffed. Short of the first down, it looks like. 3rd and 1. Big play here. Xavier McKinney and Travis Etienne just clash heads. Both of them go out of bounds. Travis Etienne is killing the Giants right now. Outside of that fumble, which really, that's the thing. I want to say he's destroying us, and he is, but the fumble is really the difference in the game, because they should have scored a touchdown on that drive as well. They should have scored a touchdown on pretty much every drive they've played so far. Giants defense has not made any plays outside of a random fumble by ETN. 3rd and 1, huge play. Let's see what the Jags do. Looks like a sneak opportunity. It is. And I think they get a first down, but it's not a touchdown. Might be the ruling. So they were on the 2. They needed to get to the 1 for a first. They needed to obviously get 2 yards for a touchdown. and they get 1 for the first. I think that's the right call from what I saw. I don't think it's a touchdown, nor do I think it's not a first down. So I think it's the right call. 1st and goal at the 1 for the Jags. This is a wrap. Just let them in. Sneak it again. Yep. Lawrence goes up and gets the touchdown, just jumps. He also gets rocked in the face by Tay Crowder. And there's a rushing touchdown for Trevor Lawrence, Jared. All right, so absolutely hot knife through butter again, Jacksonville. Dominating on offense. Other than the 1 turnover from Travis Etienne, they've been able to do whatever they want. It's about to be 18-13. See if the Giants offense, it's going to have to be a shootout today, it looks like. The defense is not ready. We have a flag on the extra point, false start on Jacksonville. So we'll delay the inevitable. So we have a little bit of an extended extra point here for Jacksonville. Not expecting a miss. Oh, Giants get a block. The Giants get a block on the extra point. Oh, boy. So they get that extra point back. So Jacksonville went for 2 early in the game, and they got that extra point. Oh, wait, a wrong team again. I'm so bad at that. But the Giants get an extra point block. So make a play somewhere. 4-point game, 17-13, and we have a normal football score again, which makes me feel more normal. Jared, if Etienne didn't fumble the ball on the 1-yard line, he'd be having like a career day today. And if he didn't fumble at the 1-yard line, honestly, this could be out of reach for the Giants. Like. I'm sorry, guys. I had to use the restroom again. We broke the seal. Give me a second. We'll be back before you can say Daniel Jones is the best. All right, we're back. We're back. Thank you guys for watching my couch. I appreciate that. Yes, if you guys haven't tuned in, I will be in attendance for the Yankee game tonight, and I will be respectful. You know why? Here's my general thoughts. Ready? Giants, Jet fans, I don't understand why you guys don't like each other. Saying you hate all Jets fans or hate all Giants fans is dumb. That's just like saying you hate half of New York, which fair, you hate half of New York, then whatever. I love this city as my city. I want everyone to be happy if possible. The Giants and Jets have no correlation. The Yankees and Mets have no correlation. So anybody who's really that tied up in that is a loser. Don't like that. So I will be at the Yankee game today, not because I bought a ticket, because someone very close to me, my girlfriend, who is a Yankee fan, is unable to go and purchase a ticket. So I will be going. to fill in, and I'm a New Yorker. Will I be jumping up and down at Yankee home runs? Probably not. Will I be shitting on them and making them feel bad as they possibly get swept? Absolutely not. I will not be doing that either. I will be a neutral fan, a baseball fan in New York, protecting my city. But right now it's about Daniel Jones. Can the Giants respond? It looks like the offense is going to have to go tit for tat with Jacksonville today. Jones play action. Slings it out wide to Barkley. Barkley tries to make a man miss and just ducks under for about 5 or 6 on first down. Get Saquon the ball. It might be more of a... I love him and Robinson. That backfield situation has been hard to pin down, but we love to see it. Yeah. I mean, Giants traditionally play good run defense too, but Travis Etienne is gashing them today. Daniel Jones in the shotgun on 2nd and 4. RPO, and he hits over the middle to Darius Slayton for a first down. Daniel Jones is looking good today, folks. No doubt about it. So far, so good. Knock on wood from Daniel Dimes. Looks like he's got a good read on this Jacksonville defense. The RPO game has been working really well for him, just getting it out of his hand quick, slinging him for slants. Throws a nice, pretty ball. Play action again. Jones over the middle. Is that complete? I'm not sure if he caught that or if it hit the ground. Looks like it's a 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Chris Myrick, who's now probably tight end number 1 or 2 with Daniel Bellinger out with an eye injury. Scratched cornea, definitely, something like that. So Giants 1st and 10, they're answering so far in Jacksonville territory. Daniel Jones in the shotgun, 200 yards passing on the day. They run the end around to Matt Breida. Matt Breida gets the edge and gets about 5 or 6 before he's ushered out of bounds. The play calling for the Giants, like literally it's the best I've ever seen it through six weeks or whatever you want to say, 5.5 weeks. No, 6.5 weeks, excuse me. Terrible at math. The Panthers are beating the Bucs 14-0. They don't need Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey Ewing theory. Shout out to the Bill Simmons fans. Jones in the shotgun. 2nd and 5. Gives it to Barkley. Barkley darts forward, and it'll be 3rd and about 2 for New York in Jacksonville territory. I think it's 4. I mean, it might be 4 down territory. Graham Gano is Graham Gano. You take your points, you go down 1. You make it. You extend the game. You keep yourself in it. Is the Giants' way. Saquon's only averaging 2 yards a carry right now, so he's due to break 1. 3rd and 2. Wouldn't be surprised if Jones kept it here. And he does. What did I call it? What did I say? Jones keeps it and gets about 15 or 16 on 3rd and 2. Like, this is why I'm hot takes, okay? This is why I'm hot takes. Tony Romo gets paid $400 million to say exactly what I just did. And I don't even know if Tony Romo would have said that because I know the New York Giants better than he does. All right, and I never read any NFL defenses. I read one Pee Wee defense, and my neck was almost shattered in that one game. That's all I needed to know. But that's what I'm saying. I said he's going to keep it. He keeps it. 5 rushes for 48 yards for Daniel Jones and 200 yards passing. He's putting up a college-type performance right now. Play action. Jones just slings it out to Barkley and gets 5 or 6 on first down. They're staying ahead of schedule. They're running the pass plays. Jones is doing what he needs to do, getting rid of the football. Barkley holds on to it. I didn't tell my stream this last night. All right, music fans, ready? You know the song Pepas by, I don't know how it's pronounced. I'm not Latin, sorry. Pepas, I think is how you would pronounce it. That is the new Danza Kuduro. That is the new Sweet 16 Latin song that will get played at every party. White party, Latin party, every party. Jones throws a pick. Oh, no, there's the pick from Daniel Jones. He gets wrecked, and there's the pick. Damn it, he was playing a great game, and then he throws an interception to Oluokun. There is a flag on the play, so let's see. Maybe this will come back. Roughing the passer. Yes, roughing the passer. Roughing the passer, and it's not a pick. Oh, dude, this is 2 weeks in a row now where Jones gets to throw a pick and it's a personal foul. Let's go. Oh my God, the Giants. Yeah, he gets drilled right in the head. If Trevor Lawrence's play is a personal foul, so is this. Absolutely. Absolutely. He hits him right in the head, doesn't need to do that. And the Giants get bailed the F out. Jones gets to throw a pick and not see it go in his stat sheet. Confidence not gone. Gets to live another day. Let's go. 1st and 10. Wow. Oh my God. I'm not used to this type of luck as a Giant fan in the last 10 years. Jones gives it to Barkley. Barkley cuts back. Gets about 9 yards and the Giants are on the 2. And they could still get a first down here, folks. This is an offensive juggernaut battle. I thought Daniel Jones turns it over there. I thought he was, I mean, it was a bad pick. He had pressure in his hands, in his face. He had to make a quick read. He keeps throwing that slant pattern, so it's going to get picked eventually. He's got to be careful. But they live to see another day because Oluokun hits him right in the face. And the Giants have a 2nd and 1 from the 2-yard line. Saquon, protect the football here. They got to protect the football. Do not fumble. Do not pull a Travis Etienne. They give it to Barkley, and he dances and goes backwards. Maybe he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe. So 3rd down and 1 and 2 now. Damn. I got so tight when I thought that was a pick, but it wasn't. You can't do that to the quarterback in the NFL. Trevor Lawrence got a way shittier call on him in the last drive, so I don't want to hear it, even just because he didn't throw a pick. They're staying consistent. Jones, shotgun, keeps it, slings it, incomplete. Nobody open, really. Oh, it gets tipped. It gets tipped. So 4th and 2. Are the Giants going to kick it here or are they going to go for it? They're going to go for it, folks. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Huge play. 4th down and 2 for the Giants. You could argue this might decide the game, the way the Giants are playing defense. Who knows if they will actually snap it here. They do. 4th and 2. He drops the football. Oh, my God, you suck. Jones is barking at his receiver. You got to make a play there. You got to make a play there. You got to make a play there. It hits him in the chest. Make the play. Make the play. Come on. Oh, my God. Oh my God, you gotta make that catch. You gotta make that catch. You have to make that catch if you want to win the football game. Oh my God. Oh my God. Marcus Johnson, this is what happens when all your receivers suck. Jacksonville hasn't made one drop yet today. Marcus Johnson. It was Marcus Johnson. Guy's like a practice squad receiver. So it's not like, come on. When you see Daniel Jones pissed off at his teammate, visibly, he drills the ball right in his chest cavity. Right in his chest cavity. He puts the ball right in Marcus Johnson's chest cavity in the biggest play of the game now. If Jacksonville scores, it's a wrap. If Jacksonville scores on this drive, it's a wrap. Marcus Johnson hits him right in the numbers, right in the chest, right in the 84, right between 84. Exactly. Nobody knows who that guy is, and it's part of the problem. They have every receiver wants to go on the IL. This guy, Danny Dimes, is trying to do it by himself out here. Trying to do it by himself. Saquon can go nowhere. He's throwing to practice squad receivers and moving it up the field, and he needs one guy to make a catch on a 4th and 2 and at the 3-yard line, and he can't do it. 5 or 6 drops today. 5 or 6 drops today. They lose this game because they need to get a receiver. OBJ, if you really like the Giants, you come home. You're watching this game, you come home. Yeah, exactly, Shane. I got that in right before you said that. Exactly. Somebody needs to come home. Bad play calling. What are you talking about, John? Ball hits the receiver in the fucking chest. Bad play calling. Sorry, buddy. No shot. Hits him in the fucking chest, John. He catches it's a first down at the 1-yard line. I don't want to hear about the play calling. You fucking catch the ball. This is the most heated I've been in weeks. Because this could be that's a 6-and-1 type of play right there if you make that play. Jacksonville will get a 50-yard run here on 1st at their own 2. I bet you. They'll get at least a huge run play out of this. They get 3. Sorry, John. It doesn't matter. The play calling does not matter when you hit the receiver in the chest at the. If that was 3rd and 2, 4th and 2, you hit the receiver at the chest. No, I don't care. The play calling has been great all year long. They got to do what they got to do. They have a backup right tackle and backup left guard right now. The receivers suck. Danny Dimes needs one receiver to make a play. He throws a fastball in this guy's chest cavity and he doesn't make the catch. I'm not blaming the play calling. No shot. ETN looks like fucking Herschel Walker in his prime right now. I don't know. He should have just got tackled for a 3-yard loss. He got like 4. It's 3rd and 4 now for Jacksonville. I'm actually heated. I'm literally furious right now. Literally furious. The Giants don't have the receivers to just jump into shotgun and drop back pass, clearly. So they have to have the element of surprise, like they're going to hand it off, and they're running all these RPOs. You got to catch the ball. 3rd and 4, Lawrence slings it, incomplete, and that is huge. That is a huge stop from the defense. Oh, my God. John, I love you. You know I love you. You brought good hot takes out of me, so I appreciate it. That's why I love the chat. We're not always going to agree on everything, as friends don't often agree on everything. But, oh, my goodness. If I went back and watched it, yeah, would you maybe do some things over? But the one thing I would do over first and foremost is have number 84 catch the ball when it's a bullet put right in his chest cavity between the 8 and the 4. Use your hands. That's why he's an undrafted rookie or what undrafted free agent. And now Dimes is furious. Now I don't know if I'm happy or I'm sad because Dimes was in a roll mode. He was rolling. He was doing whatever he wants. He throws a pick and gets away with it, which is one of the best things a quarterback could do. It's almost like at the end of a game when a kicker misses a kick and the coach tries to freeze him and calls a timeout. That's kind of what happened with Dimes throwing that pick. He gets the personal foul, gets another chance, throws a BB right in number 84's chest cavity, right in his heart rate. That football could have read Marcus Johnson's heart rate, and he dropped it. And the defense comes up with a big stop, so I gotta chill. It's a 4-point game. The Giants got the ball back, they could drive again. But you're at the 2-yard line, you're going for it on 4th and 2. You try to be aggressive. Your quarterback stands in there, throws a bullet right in 84's chest. Vince Papale makes that catch. I gotta take a breath. It's just mad frustrating when you get your hopes up in that the quarterback you're starting to get confidence in the quarterback. He's standing in there throwing BBs to people. He's having one of his best passing games of the season, if not the best probably so far. And it could be even bigger if a couple of guys just had some hands. That's what's bothering me right now. If it's not one thing, they're 5-1. Let me relax, but still, they need to rack up as many wins as they can. They have to play Philly twice, Dallas one more time. Those are going to really decide a lot of things in the NFC. Those games, those NFC East games, it looks like. So those are the games I'm really going to be worried about. But this is a game where it's in your grasp. Your quarterback's playing really well. You need to capitalize, and that drive right there was an example of like, But they come back and get a stop. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us. Make sure you're subscribing. Come on, trying to grow the channel. We still haven't had Saquon get loose yet. They're very worried about him, which is maybe why Daniel Jones is able to throw the ball down the field. He's getting a lot of man coverage. This is easily Saquon's worst game and Jones' best game, which you would expect. Like, if they're taking away the number one option, Jones is going to have to wear some of it. Wan'Dale Robinson is playing, so I haven't seen it. I didn't see him on that last drive. I didn't call that out. 4:53 remaining, third quarter, 17-13 Jaguars. Giants have it on their own 33. Jones in the shotgun, Barkley to his right. He hands it to Barkley. Barkley puts his foot in the ground and goes forward and gets about 6 on first down. So it'll be second and short. Second and 4. Jones in the shotgun again. Giants going up tempo here. Jaguars show pressure. Jones keeps it again and gets to the edge and slides down for a first across midfield. Dimes is making all the right reads today. He made one bad throw, and it's because he knew he was going to have to make a quick decision, and he still ended up getting away with it because the guy hit him in the face. Daniel Jones has 57 rushing yards today, folks, and 202 passing yards. Jones under center at their own 48. He hands it to Barkley. Mess of people to the right, and he gets maybe 2 yards. Second and 8. 3:25 remaining, third quarter. I wouldn't say Lamar Jackson-esque. The thing about Jones that's exciting, it sounds messed up, but Lamar Jackson is just such a known threat to get loose running the football. I feel like teams don't respect Jones every week. They're just like, yeah, so what? He got lucky a couple times. It won't happen to us, and then it happens to them a couple times every week because he does have enough of athleticism, and it's more of an element of surprise when he does it. He steps up, great pressure from Jacksonville, and it's a good decision from Jones. He falls forward and gets sacked, but gets near the line of scrimmage. So it's third down. Josh Allen gets the sack. He needed a sack. He's working against the backup right tackle. Just gets the speed rush. And Jones makes a good decision there in that previously he tries to throw that and he almost gets strip sacked there from Josh Allen. So he tucks it, keeps the sack, 3rd and 9. You could live on this. Big play, though. Big play. 2 minutes remaining, third quarter. Free play, it looks like. Jones lobs it up to Darius Slayton out of bounds. That's close for an offside. They threw the flag. See, that's the thing. If you throw the flag, they pick it up. They're gonna pick it up. Offside. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Lucky Duckies, the New York Giants, lucky Duckies. Oh, did they call holding? This has been a dead even game. These are two dead even teams. Tricky Las Vegas always. Third and 4 after the penalty on Jacksonville. Still got to convert here on third down. Jacksonville's showing a lot of guys at the line of scrimmage. No pressure. Jones throws it over the middle. It's caught by Tanner Hudson, but he is short of a first down, and the Giants will have a decision here. It looks like they're going to have to go for it. Run a QB sneak with dimes. Jones's accuracy is through the roof, man. That ball, like, it wasn't ever going to convert because that tight end was going stride for stride with the defensive back, so once he caught it, nowhere he can go. 4th and 2. Giants going for it again. Looks like it. Oh, Jacksonville's going to throw a challenge flag here. See if Tanner Hudson caught the football. That's tough. That's going to be a tough call for 3 yards. It's going to make the Giants probably punt it, though. Oh, man, I'm nervous. This game, if Marcus Johnson makes a catch, on 4th and 2, you saw Jones pissed off. Struggling right now. What's going on in the rest of the league? Let's check it out. Third quarter. Bengals got another one. Let's see how they got that. Was it Mixon? I hope it wasn't. I hope it was Burrow again. It was not. Oh, it was a Burrow, a sneak, it looks like. He's killing it. Cowboys are beating the Lions right now. That sucks. It's the 4th quarter already in that one. Titans are beating the Colts. Commanders beating the... If the Packers lose this week, I mean, to Taylor Heineke when he threw a pick 6, Rodgers is cooked. Rodgers has 65 yards passing. That's bad. The Buccaneers, Rodgers and Brady losing is going to be everyone's story. Out with the old, in with the new. Danny Dimes and Trevor Lawrence. The new Brady and Rodgers. Just kidding. But for this stream's purposes, it looks like it. If Marcus Johnson could catch the football, the Giants would probably have a lead in this game. The challenge call reversed. Tanner Hudson did not catch the football there. It's a good throw. He's under duress. Tough catch. Ground knocks it loose. It's 4th and 4, and the Giants are just going to look to pin Jacksonville deep now after that reversed call. 1:59 remaining in the third. And it goes into the end zone for a touchback. Future NFL MVP Kenny Pickett. He hasn't started yet. He plays tonight. Daniel Jones is playing great today. The receivers suck. Lawrence had a great first half. He's had a silent third quarter so far. Other than that first drive, it was mostly Etienne. They give it to Etienne again. Giants tackle him after about 4 or 5. They need to start really wrapping up Travis Etienne. Like he's really the straw that stirs the drink right now for Jacksonville. Getting frustrated with the run defense. Like they need to start creating negative plays, getting Jacksonville behind. Touchdown could win the game here on this drive. This drive will spill into the fourth quarter if Jacksonville doesn't go 3 and out. Easy crossing route to Zay Jones for Trevor Lawrence, and that's a first down up near the Jacksonville 38. It's where Zay Jones will get dragged down. Just no one near him. Broken coverage. No pass rush at all for the Giants. That's got to be one of the hardest terms to say. Pass rush. Lawrence, keeper. Gets about 5 or 6, but there will be a holding call on that one. So we needed that. We needed a negative play. Cam Robinson on the hold. And it'll be a replay of first down, 1st and 20. Thibodeau gets held on the edge. Definitely a hold. 8 penalties for 61 yards for Jacksonville, 5 for 47 for the Giants. So pretty close. I feel like Jacksonville's penalties have been a little bit more ill-timed than the Giants. That being said, yardage is yardage. 1st and 20 for Jacksonville. Got to be ready for screens to Ingram. Got to be ready for a screen to Etienne as well. Lawrence has it batted down at the line of scrimmage. Big play on 1st and 20. And that's the end of the third quarter. So we put our 4s up. This is usually where the stream gets a little bit spooky hours for us. Giants usually turn it on in the 4th, but I don't know. This week has a different type of feel. This week doesn't have that same, I don't have that same type of chipper feel. But I'm going to use the restroom one more time. Then we're going to be ready for this entire 4th quarter. I'm getting nervous. I'm pissed about Marcus Johnson dropping the football. The fact that Daniel Jones is actually angry. Oh, wait, no, there is 2 seconds. What's going on here? Fox is screwing up. We're going to miss a play. Fox is screwing up. Someone's getting fired. Someone's getting fired. 2nd and 20 with 2 seconds left in the third quarter. Fox doesn't know what they're doing. They sling it out wide, and Christian Kirk catches it for about like a 12-yard gain. So it'll be 3rd and 8 to start the 4th. Now I'm going to use the restroom. That's the end of the third quarter. Fox is having a meltdown right now, as is the Giants' defense. There's a huge 3rd down coming up. Huge 3rd down. Got to get a stop. I have no confidence they can. Defense is coming up 0 today. It's not been the offensive's fault. Outside of the receivers dropping some key passes, the offense is moving the ball. They don't look inept. The defense looks inept. So everyone praising Wink Martindale all these first 6 weeks. Maybe he's met his first match with Doug Peterson and Trevor Lawrence. So I'll be right back. 2 seconds. All right, we're back. Fourth quarter. Huge third down for Jacksonville. I have no confidence. No confidence in any stops today. Any stop is a surprise. Any incompletion is a surprise. Who's going to make a play for the Giants defense? I don't think anybody. 3rd and 8. Lawrence in the shotgun. He completes to Zay Jones over the middle for a first down, and now the Giants are not getting enough pressure on Trevor Lawrence. Daniel Jones is dealing with way more pressure than Trevor Lawrence, and his receivers catch the ball. Zay Jones gets the Jags across midfield to the Giants' 40. It's not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. Not one bit. I don't like this one bit. We need a turnover. Lawrence airs it out. Incomplete. Looking down the sideline to Marvin Jones and Nick McLeod on the coverage. I mean, the Giants just, like, it is crazy. Like, these guys, a lot of these guys on their team are just no names. You just, like, I'm a diehard Giants fan. I follow them tooth and nail. And I don't know some of these players that have to play on key down sometimes. Second and 10 for Jacksonville on the Giants' 40-yard line. Jacksonville burns a timeout there, so that's interesting. It doesn't matter though, because every play outside of Travis Etienne fumbling, Jacksonville has been moving the ball. Second and 10, 14:30 remaining, fourth quarter. Lawrence in the shotgun, Etienne to his left. They get some motion. Incomplete. Giants had that play sniffed out. They just want it. Darnay Holmes goes and checks Travis Etienne in the backfield as they look to swing it out to him. And it's 3rd and 10 now. And this is a huge play. This is a huge play. There's a running back screen all the way. Giants had it snuffed. Huge third down. The Giants have been getting snuffed on third down all day. On defense. Landon Collins is out there. Slings it for a first down. The Giants are just playing. Evan Ingram catches a first down. Huge play. Dane Belton against Evan Ingram. Ingram just gets into the flats and gets across that marker. Third down defense for the Giants is going to cost them today. It feels like it. Etienne on the handoff. Somehow he wiggles through for about 4 or 5. They're just not doing anything on defense. This is the best a quarterback and offense has looked against the Giants defense this year by a mile. Second and 5 for Jacksonville. They run an end around. There's a lot of space for Christian Kirk. See if they give him a first down. It's going to be close. Could be 3rd and 1. Somehow got to hold him to 3 here, obviously. There's 13 minutes left and counting. I don't know where they're spotting this. Maybe they get a measurement. Fox doesn't even know where they're spotting it. Third and 1. There's no way. There's no way. They're running Wildcat. And it might have got stuffed. I think it did. It's close, man. That's really close. This is a really close game, guys. 4th and 1. Jacksonville going for it. This could be the game here. They're gonna go a QB sneak, run it right down the Giants' dicks. Let's see what they can do. They do. Lawrence gets stuffed. Lawrence gets stuffed. The Giants get a stop. The Giants get a stop on 4th and 1. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. They try to run the QB sneak with Trevor Lawrence, and the Giants get a push, and they get a stop. There's no way he converts it. Let's go, Doug Peterson. Right here. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Oh, my God. Just when you think this team is out of it, it's something different about this Giants team. I'm never giving up on this squad. Never giving up on this squad. Even if they lose this game, the fact that they're in it in the 4th quarter again, the defense has made 2 plays all game. That was the second one. Oh, let's go, Big Task. Let's go, Big Task. Big Task, I know you got some other Giant fan friends. Make sure you let them get into the chat. Come on, we need to grow the community. This is too lit. This is too lit. Every Sunday, the Giants, I'm here. I'm going crazy on the couch. Big Task is there. We got the squad in the chat. Let's go. Oh, my goodness gracious. I had no faith on that 4th and 1. Why should I? They can't get any stops all day. And then randomly, predictable-ass QB sneak from Doug Peterson, and Lawrence doesn't get through. Whew. Whew. I'm struggling. Not really, but well, the Cowboys opened up a can of whoop ass on Detroit. Oh my God, what a stop! Let's go, Big Task. Get the Giant fans. This is gonna be the new spot for Giant fans. It's the new ground spot for Giant fans in YouTube. There's plenty of good Giant YouTubers out there. Shout out to all of them. But we're upstart. We're getting started. Big Task joined in on the ground floor. Let's go, Big Task. A touchdown. I mean, they got. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This would be another smash and grab, like insane W, if they could somehow pull this out. Hell of a stop. Doug Peterson's tight. Doug Peterson's very tight. Don't throw a pick, Danny. Don't throw a pick. Jones in the shotgun. Tries to step up and run with it. He holds on to the football and gets about 2 yards. It's gonna be panic time for the Giants now. 11 minutes remaining. This is the winning time for the New York Giants all season long. Let's see. Shout out to everybody jumping in the chat for the fourth quarter. I appreciate you guys just popping in for the excitement because I'm on edge right now. I am literally on edge. Jones under center, Barkley behind him. Tanner Hudson in motion. They pitch it to Barkley. Barkley gets a seam and gets about 8 or 9 on 2nd and 9. So it'll be 3rd and very short. Possibly a first. I don't think they're going to give him a first. So it'll be 3rd and very short. Need to make a play. Don't run a predictable-ass QB sneak. I'm freaking out like the game's over, but like you're down 4 and it's like the defense is getting gashed all game. If you're not gonna put points up here, you're in a real tough spot. 3rd and 1. Tough sledding for Saquon today. Just over 3 yards a carry. Probably his worst game of the year. Jones should just look to sneak this himself, but he won't. He gives it to Matt Breida, who turns the corner and gets a first down. The play calling on 3rd and short this year for the Giants has just been so much better. So much better than it has in previous years. Normally they just say, oh, we have Saquon Barkley, let's just run it into the teeth of the defense, and it just doesn't work. But this time, they get it out on the end to Matt Breida, who's got speed. And I like what I've seen from Matt Breida as a nice little change of pace. Not that he's that much different from Saquon, but he does have that burst, and as a second running back, you don't usually see that type of speed. Jones under center at the Giants 36. 9 minutes remaining, fourth quarter. Play action fake. Jones steps up, surveys, looks. Oh, what a play by number 2. He gets up in the air and knocks it down. Hell of a play on 1st and 10. Scary throw. One of those throws that was probably one of the worst throws Jones has had all day. I mean, the guy makes a hell of a play in zone coverage, just dropping back, but not really much there for Daniel Jones to see and make that throw. He just tries to put it on the sideline. That guy gets up early and gets his hand on it. 2nd and 10. Jacksonville brings pressure. Jones sees an avenue and takes it, and he keeps going. Daniel Jones. One of the most elusive quarterbacks in the NFL, folks. It's time to put respect on his name as an athlete. I'll go to war with Danny Dimes any day of the week. He ain't Patrick Mahomes. Okay, I get it. Most quarterbacks slide in that situation. My man was trying to cut it upfield and make a play. Giants in Jaguar territory after like a 25-yard gain from Daniel Jones. Jones keeps it again, cuts upfield, slides, and gets rocked by Andre Cisco. I believe his name is Andre. But Jones gets 9 yards on 1st down again on a keeper. Not the best slide from Danny. He looks tired, but he's just a gamer. Giants in field goal range now at least. The give is to Barkley, and he's stopped for a loss. Tough. It'll be 3rd and 2 now. Jones has 91 rushing yards to go with over 200 passing yards. They're overselling to stop Saquon today. It's been effective, to be honest, like in a way that the Giants can't dictate the game. That Jacksonville is having negative plays when Giants do hand it off to Saquon. 3rd and 2, here we go. Huge play. Jacksonville calls a timeout. So that's their second taken. They didn't like what they saw in the Giants formation. Wow. Danny Dimes, hell of a rushing game, hell of a throwing game, in my opinion, if a couple of guys make some catches. Just don't turn it over here, and you lost despite the rest of your team. Wow. This is nerve-wracking stuff. I'm on edge. 7:07 remaining, fourth quarter. 3rd and 2 for the Giants. They're in borderline field goal range here. If Jones keeps the football, like, I'm getting worried he's getting tired now. His heart rate's up, and that he's going to be lazy and fumble it on one of these runs. That's what I'm worried about. 3rd and 2. Jones in the shotgun. Barkley to his left. He gives it to Barkley, who stumbles forward for the first down. Big first down there for the Giants. .640 remaining. Giants get a new set of downs. On the Jacksonville 29-yard line. The handoff is to Barkley. He makes a man miss. He makes another man miss. Saquon Barkley dancing. Finally, a big run from Saquon, and the Giants are inside the 11. Saquon doing the Saquon stuff. Finally breaks one and gets about 20. Nah, I'm bugging. He probably got like 15, but still. Makes one man miss in the backfield, makes another man miss, changes his direction completely, and once he gets into the secondary, that's when the fun starts for New York Giant fans. Biggest run of the day for Saquon, it seems like, off the top of my head. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. This is nerve-wracking stuff, and Saquon's shaking up again, it looks like. He's taking off the field. Giants on the Jaguar 11. 3 seconds to get the snap off. Jones floats it up for Slayton. Incomplete. They do throw a flag. Slayton was clearly selling out for a PI call there, and he did a good job. The ball was up in the air. Yeah, good job from Darius Slayton. Clearly a PI call. Oh my God, guys. Guys. The Giants have 1st and goal at the 1. Oh, don't turn it over. Just don't turn it over. Just don't turn it over. Please just don't turn it over. Anything but turning it over. If Saquon's going to do a 360 dunk attempt to get into the end zone here, most likely. Too many men on the field for Jacksonville. It's unraveling a little bit for Jacksonville. Jacksonville had 12 men on the field. Not like they were just trying to get guys off the field either. Jacksonville literally had 12 men lined up on the line of scrimmage. Another encroachment on Jacksonville. What is going on? Oh no, what is going on? Eventually they're just going to push the ball into the end zone. Big task. What is going on with Jacksonville? I said this. Listen, this is why it's Mikey Hot Takes. This is why it's Hot Takes. I said the Giants are a little bit more disciplined. Doug Peterson's teams fly by the seat of their pants. And they've given us some big penalties. Doug Peterson's used 2 timeouts already. Giants have it at the 1. Jones, sneak, touchdown. Give me that. Somebody put their arms up. Touchdown, Daniel Jones. Let's go. Let's go. Daniel Jones is balling today. Balling. Let's go, Tom. Let's go, Big Task. Tom, give me your thoughts on Daniel Jones today. Trevor Lawrence, that's how you do a sneak, buddy. That's how you do a sneak. That's how you QB sneak, my guy. Daniel Jones, all that chip on his shoulder, those chips on his shoulder carried him into the end zone. Trevor Lawrence been anointed since birth. Doesn't know how to run a QB sneak on 4th and 1. Daniel Jones, 1st and goal. Give me that ball. I'm running it right up the gut. 92 yards rushing for Danny Dimes today. And he's hype. You can't tell me Daniel Jones doesn't have something. You can't tell me he doesn't have something. I'm not bailing on this guy. We're bringing him back. 3-year deal. Bring him back. Graham Gano adds the extra point, and the Giants go up. The Giants go up 20-17. 5:31 remaining in the 4th quarter. Commanders are getting frisky, right, Tom? Commanders are getting frisky as well. Absolutely, some terrible drops in the first half. Dude, the Packers might be on the L tour. If they lose to the Giants, the Jets, and the Commanders 3 weeks in a row, Aaron Rodgers is officially washed. I don't care what you say. Wow. Daniel Jones. I'm going to be searching Daniel Jones on Twitter for the next 24 hours. I also love when Daniel Jones, on that 4th and 2 where Marcus Johnson dropped the ball in the 3rd quarter, Daniel Jones finally getting into one of his teammates, saying, catch the effing ball. That's what he said. Catch the effing ball. I got to pee really quickly again, guys. Sorry, the White Claws are going through me. The excitement, I'm jittery. Give me 2 minutes. We're back. And it's the witching hour. Chris, you know I'm a Daniel Jones guy. He's got the worst receiving core in the NFL right now. And he has a chance to go 6-1. If his defense can get a stop here, there's a chance the Giants can go 6-1. See if Trevor Lawrence is the guy, though. Now it's his turn. What I've learned today is I think Trevor Lawrence and Daniel Jones are very, very similar, on the same path. I think Daniel Jones has more of that toughness, that grit, like nobody gave me anything in my career. I think Trevor Lawrence just has that, obviously, that Sunshine Ronnie Bass like swag, like where he's just too talented. So 5:31 remaining. The Giants fans are getting it crazy in Duval County. There's plenty of Giant fans in Jacksonville. 5:31 remaining, 1st and 10. Trevor Lawrence under center. He's 18 of 31 for 245 yards. Excuse me. False start on Jacksonville. A false start on Jacksonville to start the drive. It's getting spooky, folks. Who's going to make a play for this Giants defense? Who's going to go back and watch what I said to start the second half, everybody? I know it's just like, oh, Mike's sitting on his couch talking his ish. I'm serious. I said the Giants are a little bit more disciplined, and it's shown in the last couple of minutes. But let's see. Jacksonville's more talented at the skill positions for sure. They've been gashing us all day. 1st and 15. Lawrence in the shotgun. Thibodeau gets some pressure. Lawrence gets knocked, and he throws it incomplete. Big play. Kayvon Thibodeau gets pressure and Tay Crowder around the edge, and Lawrence is unable to hit wide open Christian Kirk. It would have been a completion, but finally Kayvon Thibodeau gets some pressure around the edge. Could have been called for a hold if you ask me, but Lawrence has to get rid of it quicker than he wants to and puts it too wide for Christian Kirk. 2nd and 15. Heart is racing. Heart is racing. Lawrence steps into the throw, completes to Marvin Jones, short of the first down. Gets about 7 or 8. So it's a big 3rd down coming up. Jacksonville using 2 of their timeouts now is really going to come into play. 3rd and 5. So 3rd and 5. Jacksonville has been successful in a lot of these situations all game. 3rd and 5, kind of in their own in their own territory. They've been really successful. It's really when they get close to the goal line that they've had some of their stallouts. They're 4 for 9 on 3rd down, which isn't as good as I would have guessed based on how this game has gone. 3rd and 5. Lawrence, shotgun, no pressure, steps up, incomplete. Are they going to throw a flag? They will not. Xavier Adoree Jackson with the defense, and it's 4th and 5. Let's go. Get off the field, Lawrence. Get off the field. Danny Dimes. Oh, one more drive. One more drive for glory, boys. One more drive for glory, guys. Come on. Would I would have wanted PI on that? Evan Ingram. Don't ever target Evan Ingram on 3rd and 5. Don't ever target Evan Ingram on 3rd and 5, boys. Trevor Lawrence will learn that the hard way. The Jaguars are punting now. The Giants, 3 timeouts. Danny Dimes with the chance to close it out when he gets the football here. The punt is in the air. Richie James fields it on a hop. Nowhere to go. Hold on to the ball, my friend, and he does. Gets taken down by 30 men at the 22-yard line. Huge stop. Something tells me Jacksonville might have another chance at it, though. Defense is going to get called into action again, in my opinion. I would love for it to. I'd love for a 3-minute touchdown, a 4-minute touchdown drive or something here. I don't see it happening. I think Jacksonville is going to be geared up. Giants are going to be playing conservative football here, trying to run clock, and it's not going to work. Jacksonville does have 1 timeout, though. Come on, Big Task. Come on, Big Task. We're almost there. We're almost there. Handoff is to Barkley. He gets to the outside. Saquon gets a first down, and he's knocked out of bounds. He didn't want to go out of bounds there, but he does get the yardage. He does get the yardage. Saquon, you could tell he's visibly upset that he ran out of bounds there. He wanted to keep the clock running, but he is starting to get up towards that 100-yard mark, 19 rushes for 79 yards. Barkley again off tackle, gets about 6 or 7, and this time he does stay in bounds. So finally we're starting to go north-south with the run game. Doug Peterson burning timeouts when he didn't maybe need to, ahead, and now they're behind. It's going to really... If I'm a Jaguars fan, that's something I'm really looking back at and saying, why do we have to burn a timeout on defense? Why do we have to burn a timeout here? Up by 7 in the red zone. So 2nd and 3 for the Giants. Barkley again gets a first down and more. Saquon towards the edge, trying to stay in bounds, and again he's escorted out of bounds, but it doesn't matter. He's moving the football down the field. We need to eat clock, and first downs eat clock. Saquon is such a smart football player, though. You could see how pissed off he is. He's trying to break runs, and he is breaking runs finally late in this game. When they know we're running the football, we're running it 2 first downs in a row, running the football, but he keeps getting knocked out of bounds, which is not happy for him. Not making him happy, excuse me. Too many claws, too jacked up. You have to understand the situation right now. A chance to go 6-1 for the New York Football Giants, who I didn't give a chance this year. I'm going to be honest. Handoff is to Matt Breida up the middle, and he gets about 2 or 3. That's fine. Eat some clock. You're in Jacksonville territory. You want to get this down to the 2-minute warning. That was a great shot. I don't know if you're watching the Giants game, but 2 bros wearing Dayball shirts just handed off a White Claw to each other, like I'm drinking right here, a White Claw. It's a good omen. Just handed it to his bro, and his bro was like, you know what, let me take a look at this. Let me wipe it off real quick. Let me take a quick sip. That's respect right there. 2nd and 8 for the G-Men. Clock is ticking. They got 3 seconds to snap the football. They get it off. Play action. Jones keeps it. Jones runs. Jones gets a first down and slides in bounds. Look at this. Look at this from the G-Men so far. This is exactly how you want to run an offense when you're trying to chew clock and get first downs. This is unbelievable, folks. That play, the keeper, unbelievable. Great play from Jones, and he does the right thing. Gets the edge, gets the first down, and slides. Perfect slide from DJ. And that's 100 yards rushing for Daniel Jones. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. The Giants have a 1st and 10 inside the Jaguars' 20-yard line. You could taste it. You could taste it. If they punch it in, it's a wrap. Come on, people. Smash that like button. Send this to your cousin, your uncle, your grandpa, your nephew, whoever you got. Send them to a Giants fan. Send the stream to a Giants fan. We're starting a community of Giants fans right here. People that are that jacked up, like me and Big Taz. We got Kelly Boys in the chat. All day. Let's go. I mean, that's always the thing when you play in Jacksonville. What am I saying, Kev? What's going on? Why don't they respect his legs? Why don't they respect DJ's legs still? How many times he needs to cook people with his legs before they respect him? How many times does he need to cook people with his legs? That's what I'm asking. Now we run the ball. We run the ball 4 times here. 3 times until we get a first down. We could still get a first down. Keep pounding the rock when you need to pound the rock, and let's go. And I'm going to be in Yankee Stadium tonight. Listen, Yankee fans, if the Giants win, I know we got some Yankee fans that I'm even attending the game with in the chat tonight. If the Giants win today, I'm a different type of animal. Like, let's go Yankee. I don't care. I'm not a Yankee hater. I've never been a Yankee hater. New York is New York. The Yankees are in the American League. The Mets are in the National League. The only 2 sports in New York that matter, rivalry in inner city, basketball and hockey. I don't care about hockey. Basketball, that's why I hate the Nets. Simple and plain. Same division. It matters. Not the same conference. Doesn't matter. Especially not in baseball when you never play each other. And basketball, it matters a lot. In hockey, it matters a lot. Let's go. Yeah, you are a clown, Esteban. You are a clown. You should have been here on the stream. This is an electric factory. Your boy has literally electricity coursing through his veins. Let's go. My heart is racing, guys. My heart is racing. The 4th quarter Giants. Bro. No turnovers. No turnovers. Daniel Jones, career high in rushing today. 107 yards, 11 rushes. He's 9.7 yards per attempt. They hand it off to Barkley, who wants to stay inside, and he does, and he gets about 1 or 2. So Jacksonville will use their final timeout. And this is where the timeout situation is really a problem for Jacksonville. That's their final timeout, 1:57 remaining. Giants are at 2nd and 9 right now, so they get to run 2 run plays right now and run the clock down and kick a field goal. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Your choice, Esteban. I will be here for every Giants game. I will be streaming. Unless something terrible happens, God forbid, knock on wood, I will be streaming every Giants game for the rest of the season. Absolutely. And I was supposed to get a haircut this morning. I was supposed to get the beard trimmed. And I said, out of respect to Brian Daboll on this win streak, I'm not getting the beard trimmed until we lose. I do have a wedding to go attend, so that's going to be difficult. Probably going to have to trim it, and then next week if we lose, everyone's going to kill me. 2nd and 9. Handoff is to Barkley, who is wrapped up for a 2-yard loss. But the clock will run, and it will be 3rd down. Giants have a chance to run the ball one more time here and kick a field goal, and then the Jags will have about 40 seconds to try to go the length of the field. If my math is correct, unless the Giants get a first down on this 3rd and 10, which they should run the ball here, I would be very upset if they decide to try to throw it here. Unless they completed it for a touchdown, who gives a shit. But clear run play. Minute 14. Handoff is to Saquon, who goes to the outside. He stays in bounds, which is the key element there. And the Giants, I'm an idiot. They're going to get like 20 seconds to get the ball back down 6. So I'm an idiot. But awesome. Let's go. Saquon gets down. He's one of the smartest running backs in the NFL. He wasn't the reason the Giants won today. It was Daniel Jones if they do win it. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Anything could happen in this crazy game we call football. Saquon still has 110 rushing yards today because of this last drive where he closed it out. Daboll calls a timeout with 25 seconds left, and Graham Gano will come out to kick a field goal to try to make this a 6-point game. Huge field goal here. Huge field goal. Got it. It has to go through. If it goes through, then we can take a real nice deep breath. Real nice deep breath. Everybody who's joining me today, I really appreciate it. I don't do this for the likes or the subs, but you know what? Because I'm doing it, let's try to grow it. Let's try to get everybody involved. I'm trying to create a community of people as excited about sports as I am. And the more it grows, the more we'll do. That's all I'll say. I appreciate all the homies joining the chat. And Graham Gano is on for a field goal attempt here. 4th and 6. 25 seconds remaining. Jacksonville has no timeouts. The Giants have 2. Another coaching masterclass if the Giants can pull this out. Let's go, Big Taz 6 and 1. When are they going to respect us? When are they going to respect us? When are they going to respect us? Oh, are they going to say Saquon was down beforehand? I mean, they're going to say Saquon got out of bounds. I mean, Doug Peterson, this is a Super Bowl winning coach. Say what you want about Doug Peterson. This is a Super Bowl winning coach. Big task. This is a Super Bowl winning coach getting pantsed by Brian Daboll. And that's Doug Peterson at home, too. Brian Daboll gets on a plane, doesn't matter where he goes, brings the boys ready. That's all I know. I've seen 7 weeks of Giants football, and 7 of even that loss, I think they brought it. The only thing that was the difference in that Cowboys loss was Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence. They're reviewing right now whether Saquon was out of bounds or whether he slid down inbounds. That's what they're reviewing. I guess that will give the Jags another 30 seconds maybe. It looks like maybe his shin is down. I don't know. This is like splitting hairs. Wow. So Saquon steps out of bounds. They bring back 40 seconds. And Jacksonville will have about a minute with no timeouts to go the length of the field and score a touchdown, assuming Graham Gano makes the field goal here. If Graham Gano doesn't make this field goal, then we are looking at probably overtime. Dayball wants a word with the referee. Probably a tough look for Saquon there. He had the right idea. He just got a little bit too far towards the sideline. I don't like the way this is looking, though. Graham Gano is relacing his boot. So minute 7 now. They put 40 seconds on the game clock. Graham Gano is kicking a field goal. I'm going to throw up. If this gets blocked or missed, I'm going to throw up. Gano, snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is good. Wasn't the prettiest of kicks, but it goes through, Graham. Good, yes. And there's a minute 4 remaining for Trevor Lawrence. They have 0 timeouts. So they need to go the length of the field and score a touchdown. Shaky snap, shaky hold. The Scottish Hammer gets it down. And Gano was just going for power there, just boot it. Chances are you make some decent contact, that thing goes through. And Graham Gano gets it through. Oh, they're saying it hit somebody's thumb and it still went through for Jacksonville. Cry me a river, cry me a river. Defense needs to make a play here. I mean, listen, if you get driven on a minute 4 seconds with no timeouts, you deserve to lose. So if the defense folds here, will I freak out? Yes. But will I start saying the team stinks and all this other stuff? No, I'll say the defense folded for the first time this year. Minute 4 remaining. Graham Gano kicking off. It's a pooch kick. And it goes through the back of the end zone. And it was shaky there. It looked like it might have went out of bounds, but it somehow ends up in the end zone. And a minute 4 remaining for Trevor Lawrence and the Jags. Who's going to make a play for the Giants? Oh, my God. I'm going to be sick. Dude, if they score a touch, I know it's like, no shot they score. This is the NFL. Anything could happen. One missed tackle and a guy's in the end zone, and this game's over. Jags have it in their own 25. Trevor Lawrence in the shotgun. Off his back foot, looks for the screen pass. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. They're trying to get in the Hail Mary range. They can't go down in bounds, Jacksonville. They cannot afford a catch in bounds short of the sticks. Make sure you're smashing that like button, guys. I'm really having a good time. Like, I appreciate everyone else hanging out, but I don't do it for the clout. We never do it for the clout, but you know what? Let's try to get some clout. Why not? We're doing this for the content and the vibes. Lawrence in the shotgun on his own 25. Again, incomplete. Adoree Jackson, good coverage, and it's 3rd and 10. 55 seconds remaining. 2 quick incompletions for Trevor Lawrence, and it's really getting spooky now. Let's go. Come on, boys. Come on. We're almost there. We're almost there. Vegas didn't give us a shot today. Everyone and their mother, oh, Vegas -3 has the Jags. Oh, no. They're telling you to take the Giants, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they're telling you to take the Giants, and you bent your mind into a pretzel. 3rd and 10. He's definitely throwing it far here. Completion, 1st down, out of bounds. To Christian Kirk. They got to guard Christian Kirk, man. Darnay Holmes, I don't know if Darnay Holmes is that guy, man. I haven't been that impressed with him since they drafted him. He's made a couple of plays here or there, but today especially, he hasn't looked good. 1st and 10. Lawrence in the shotgun on his own 35. Giants get pressure and they get a sack, and the ball is out. What's the flag? What's the flag? That could be almost game over. It's going to be on the defense. Fuck me, man. Holding on the defense on Adoree Jackson. That would have been a game over right there. God damn it. This sucks. I'm cursing more than I usually do because this is a big situation. Should have been a sack. Wasn't. 1st and 10. They get 5 yards. They're at their own 40 now. Pick! Let's go! Lawrence panic throws it. There's another flag on the play. What's the call? It's picked off. What's the call? No, it's a flag. Illegal contact. The referees stink in this game. Oh my God. Illegal hands to the face. Just such a bad call. Oh, such a bad play, and a bad call. Are you kidding me? He baby taps Evan Ingram in the chest. Trevor Lawrence is going to get a Hail Mary touchdown in this game now. I'm going to throw up. Incomplete. No flags. Fabian Moreau makes a play on the ball. 2nd and 10. 32 seconds left. God damn it. The flags, the referees just want, Roger Goodell and Buffalo Wild Wings, keeping this game live to the last second. Please get a stop. Please get a stop. Please get a stop. Please get a stop. Flag on the play. It looks like a false start. Should have been called quickly, but these referees suck. Another flag. 2nd and 15 now for Jacksonville. Cam Robinson false start. I got to be honest, this may not be our most watched stream, our most pop-in stream in terms of the chat, but I think in my emotions, this might be the most emotional I've been in a stream in a long time. So I appreciate everyone who popped in. This is a chance for the Giants to go 6-1. 2nd and 15. Big task. That flag, I love it, but it doesn't matter at this point. We need the clock to run. We need the clock to run. Incomplete. Fabian Moreau again on Marvin Jones Jr. 3rd and 15. It sounds crazy, But the Giants would be better off, like Fabian Moreau would almost be better off making sure that that tackle is made and letting this guy make the catch because they need the clock to run. The more chances Lawrence has to throw it, the better off they are. Kayvon Thibodeau is hurt, which sucks because you need him on this type of play. Oh, God. Why couldn't this... Every game has been nail-biter for the Giants this year. Every game has been a nail-biter. Are they going to come out on top of their 6th nail-biter of the season? Chiefs at 49ers, a Super Bowl rematch from a couple years ago, is on deck. And I would love to enjoy the Jets and the Chiefs sipping on a 6-1 victory. I would really love that. Third and 15. Lawrence, they run a wide receiver pass. Incomplete. They tried some trick play and it did not work. The Giants were ready for it. And it's 4th and 15. The Jags are down to their last bullet. If the Jags lose this game, it's because Travis Etienne fumbled at the 1-yard line. Sorry to say it, folks. The margins have been very slim in this one. And the Jags lose this, it's because Travis Etienne fumbled at the 1-yard line with a chance to go into the end zone. He was marching. 4th and 15. See if the Jags just try to get a first down here. The Giants are going to burn a timeout to try to get off. Give their defense more time to rest, get ready, recharge. Let's go. Let's go. I'm headed out to Yankee Stadium like immediately after this almost. Going to recharge the batteries, maybe clean up a little bit around here, and head out to Yankee Stadium to watch baseball as a neutral fan. Not neutral. I'm rooting for the Yankees. Come on. I don't want them to get swept. New York should never get swept. That's how I feel. The only sports, hockey, basketball, where you care about the other New York teams and you hate them. 4th and 15. This is the ball game. Giants get a stop here. It's over. Lawrence in the shotgun. They're trying to run a hook and ladder. It's complete, but he goes down in bounds. There is a flag on the play. Chris, is your game over? Is the game over? They call roughing the passer. Oh my God. The referees suck. The referees suck. If the Giants lose this game, I'm going to throw up. I might punch the camera in the face. They're inside the 20 now. This could easily be a touchdown. I swear to God, I'm going to throw up. 16 seconds remaining. Incomplete. Adoree Jackson, good coverage. 12 seconds remaining. I'm going to throw up. Am I on a delay, guys? Like, what's going on here? Like, you guys are saying the game's over. Lawrence in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. They have 7 seconds left. They're going to get 2 more plays. Good coverage from Fabian Moreau in the end zone. I'm going to throw up. This game should be over. Somehow it's not. 7 seconds remaining. 3rd and 10 for Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars. Game over! The Giants stop him short of the end zone and it's game over! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! They complete the pass, a slant over the middle. The Giants make the play short of the goal line. Who is it? Number 20, Julian Love. Who is that? No number is that? Let's go! 1 yard is the difference in this football game. It's number 21, Landon Collins. Landon Collins. Oh, and Xavier McKinney. Let's go. Let's go. 6-1. 6-1. Look at Daniel Jones smiling. 6-1. I'm about to start crying. Let me relax. Let me relax and look into this camera real quick. Let me make sure put some respect on Daniel Jones and the New York Football Giants. Close game after close game after close game. Doug Peterson, why do you have 1 timeout left, buddy, in your last minute? They probably win that game if they have 1 timeout. And guess what? They don't. Because Brian Daboll and the New York Giants have been fucking. Yeah, I whispered that. Because I don't like to be crass unless I need to be. Unless I feel it. I didn't feel it in that moment. So I didn't do it. Let's go. Let's go. I don't even know what to say anymore. I thought. So you want to hear something funny? New York City. It's New York City. I hear someone maybe 1 second ahead of me in the building next door screaming about that last play. And I thought it was a touchdown. I was going to throw up. I was throwing up that whole last drive in my mouth. But the New York Giants are 6-1. Not anybody and their mother, not one person would have predicted the Giants to be 6-1. I don't think Brian Daboll himself would have said we're going to go 6-1 if you put him behind closed doors and asked him. Let's go. The 6-1 New York Football Giants. Again, we win. If we lose in Seattle next week, I don't care. 6-2, through, I guess, the midway point through the season, you give me that all day long. The Giants are back in a huge way. All right? Shout out to all the Yankee fans. I'm going to see you guys tonight at Yankee Stadium. The Giants are 6-1. There's nobody that could bring me off this. Like, the rest of my week now is set. Work, I don't care. Big Task, 6-1. This is what we do. Exactly. Let's go. 6-1 New York Giants. I have to end the stream. I might need to take a cold shower before I go to Yankee Stadium tonight. I need to hose myself down. It's getting crazy. Danny Dimes was the best player on the field today. Everybody who said, oh, Jacksonville, -3. Vegas wants you to take the Giants. Guess what? Vegas wanted you to take a winner. Vegas wanted you to take an underdog winner. Next time you have one of these lines that you think Vegas wants you to take, maybe just use your eye test. That being said, that game was a flip of a coin. That game came down to 1 yard. It really did come down to 1 yard, and the Giants come up on top, as they have in every close game so far this year. I'm ending the stream. Everybody hit that like button. Listen, the more people that show me love, and listen, I'm not going to come out and be like, yo, do this, do that. I appreciate any love I get, but we're trying to grow the channel. Every week has been electric so far. I haven't been this hype in a long time about a Giants football team. Maybe in my life. I don't really know, I don't think Eli went 6-1, and if he did, it didn't feel this good. It didn't feel this surprising. It didn't feel this electric. So subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Everybody who joined me, I appreciate it. We're ending the stream right there because I'm like I said, I need to hose down. I need to relax. All right, so let's go Giants. Follow me on Twitter. Hit that like